Hi, fans of high-quality live chats. I am with Glenn Kellaway from the basement. He is looking extra good today. We're with Robert's on my turntable.
Hey, everyone.
Sam St. John and Rich Strickler.
Howdy.
Glenn, where did you get that doll from?
A friend of mine graced me with it, Larry.
Yeah.
And I noticed there's a bunch of little pin marks in it. Were you just like a
Just
voodoo doll
stabbing it a
before
little
I got
bit.
it?
I thought it was a voodoo doll.
Yeah, I never thought about that. And all weekend I was going, ouch, ah.
Yeah, pain in the
And then I
butt.
get this doll
all
and I can see
weekend.
little puncture marks in it. Yeah. Right in the back.
I'm just seeing if
Did we lose connection? We're all silent. We're so silent for five guys that talk a lot. We're silent.
I had trouble streaming this on Facebook last time, so I'm not sure if it's working or not.
It looks like it's coming through.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Robert.
Hello,
Hey,
Robert
Robert.
S.
Hello there.
So what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Come on. I wanted to. I said just before we came on that you guys did an awesome job, Sam and Rich's thing on Band on the Run with Larry as special guest. If anybody hasn't seen that, go over to Rich's channel and watch it. It was really good.
Yeah,
definitely have to watch that one. Yeah,
that was a great job.
Next week we're going to have Glenn Kellaway from the basement. We're going to do Highway 61 Revisited. That'll be our classic album. And
nice.
Nice. We'll build on it.
I have already started making notes. I've got like 2 pages.
Wow.
Of notes.
It's another non-song album, Rich.
Yeah.
What other have you decided? What other classic rock albums you're going to rank?
We have about 10 or 12 written down.
Yeah.
And we just got to reach out to the people we want, and hopefully they'll be able to agree to
Charles.
do it with us.
Yeah, it'll just come down to timing and scheduling. But I mean, like the classic albums that you can think of are probably on that list. You know?
So
high quality. Sure, it's going to be high quality.
One thing I wanted to say is I'm seeing Sparks in Toronto April 2nd with Molly, right? And I read today that one of the guitarists, they have 2 guitarists and a bassist and a keyboardist. He has COVID.
Oh no!
So they played last night without, they still had a guitarist, so it was fine. But yeah, that's kind of scary. Like,
yeah.
At least it gives him a chance to get over it, so he can cross the border, Larry.
Yeah. Do you think he'd have time?
Yeah, 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Because the second's next Saturday? Not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yeah,
next Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, because I see Dylan next Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, on the 1st.
Yep.
Man, I wish he'd announced some other tour dates. He just seems to be letting it lag. It's like April, and then that's it.
That's what he does. Yeah, he'll. I'm guessing it'll be midway through the summer before he announces anything.
Yeah,
because he's got dates through the early part of June right now.
Yeah.
And then he'll take a hiatus until the early fall, and that's where he'll start back up, probably in September, October.
Yeah, I hope he comes up here.
And Matt 43. Hey, Larry.
Where goes to Orlando?
So go down and see him in Nashville last night. The show was excellent. The audience response. I could tell it meant a lot to Ron. He meant Ron and Russell. Yeah. I've had a lot of my Facebook friends that have seen them, and they've all said that. So that's
on the Hoffman forums, they're talking about it too. And that everybody's giving it 2 thumbs up for sure. Supposed to be a great show.
There you go, Glenn.
Yeah, Michigan State losing to Duke. It was a great game, though. Oh man, it was good.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron.
I suck at that bracket this year. Oh my god, I'm down to like 30% or something.
Yeah.
There you go, Rich.
Oh. There you go, Rich. Yeah, Robert.
Thank you very much, Robert. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. That's definitely awesome.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Jeff.
And the
hey, Jeff.
On the YouTube bracket, I'm like at 57. Like I'm kind of right smack dab in the middle. Yeah. Last year I did really well. I was like in the 98th percentile or something.
Wow.
This year,
our friend Mr. Nelson is doing okay.
Even though he lost the first round, his what was it, Kentucky boys?
Yeah. New album and a new movie. They also revealed at the end they were working on both a new album and a new movie musical.
Yep.
Look at this,
Wow.
Larry. So
Work.
Our friend Gene, who's better known on here as Pal Baragajagle, has been sending out packages to Robert and myself and Larry.
Do you have yours to go, Glenn?
I do.
Okay,
Larry, you're going to be excited. Look, and I've been listening to this, and I'm liking it, Larry. I'm liking it a lot.
Yes! Way to go, Dean.
Pomona My House.
Wow.
This is a good record.
Yes, it is.
There's one song I don't like close to the end when they do this kind of operatic kind of
Equator.
vocal.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Other than that, the album's really good.
Yeah.
Hippopotamus.
Yes, that's excellent. That's as
Haven't
good
heard
as
that yet.
Steady Drip, Drip, Drip. That's the album before A Steady Drip.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
And Hello, Young Lovers.
Yes, that's excellent too, Glenn.
Look at that, Larry.
Wow.
I've got three
You're into Sparks now.
And she gave me this, which I was surprised how good it was because I ignored these people when they were out in, I guess it was the late 70s. Blondie.
Yeah, that's a very good album.
Great.
It is a good album.
Yeah.
Very good.
I was surprised.
Awesome album. Yes.
Yeah.
And she gave me like Peter Wolf from Jay Giles.
Band.
Yeah.
She sent me a vinyl record of his that's really good. It's a recent album. I think she sent you a CD copy of it. Have you listened to it yet?
I haven't listened to it yet. I've got it in my stack of.
Oh man, you'll like it. It's really rootsy and it's really good. And then she sent me this other one I haven't listened to yet. So that another one. And I guess a guy who plays in Peter Wolf's band called Kenny White. I'm not quite sure about that. She sent me a Talking Heads best of.
I've got that. It's excellent.
I have that one
Comp
too.
one. I was listening to some of that today.
Good stuff.
I like Billy Bragg, and I have very little of his stuff in my
She
collection.
gave me a Billy Bragg as well.
And I got a Billy Bragg, which I'm really interested in hearing.
Glenn, you don't have to brag about.
Yeah, Billy. I'm bragging about Billy. And another band that I have never paid any attention to. If I turned it over, I wouldn't be able to tell you one song unless I turned it over and read the back. The Specials.
Yep.
Hey, I don't know what kind of music that is.
I don't know them either.
Spa. No, what ska?
Ska.
Yes.
Okay,
Ska.
that's kind of reggae-ish.
It's really good though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's upbeat. Yep.
Cool. So yeah, thank you, Gene.
Awesome. She sent me a couple of Move albums.
Yep.
Because I was showing their greatest hits, and I said how much I really, really liked them. So I got Looking On from the Move. This was Jeff Lynne's band, or he was in this band.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also Shazam. I love that cover as well.
Cool.
Yeah. Really good stuff. Lots of outtakes, and it's been remastered, and BBC sessions and everything else. So really looking forward to
that'd be cool to hear those.
Yeah, they're a good band.
So
do they sound
band.
anything like ELO? Can you kind of tell direction?
No,
go,
they're a rock. They're more rockin' than ELO is.
Yeah.
This was the album that I started off with.
Yeah,
the greatest hits. And I just bought it. I had to get it because of the cover. I got to get this album, whatever it is.
Well, that's Bevan in the back, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Bevan, yeah.
And Roy Wood.
Yeah.
Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
So
Hi,
when Molly's saying hi, hun, is that for you, Robert?
Yeah, I think so.
And Robert, Larry, are you one of the guys? Hi, guys.
Yeah, one of the guys.
One of the boys.
Hi, honey. How are you?
So what I got from Gene was a lot of stuff. I got the Ramones Rock and Roll High School DVD.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
Nice.
I was
seen
watching
that
the bonus
either.
features
That'd be
yesterday.
cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we can cuddle on the couch and watch that one day, Larry.
I got Get
Molly and I
Crazy.
can go do something. You guys can cuddle on the couch.
I got Get
Those
Crazy
aren't
with-
pillows.
I got Get Crazy with Lou, which features Lou Reed in it. It's a comedy.
Oh, nice.
And the song Get Crazy is by Sparks. So I got Fire Sign Theater. They're a comedy.
Oh, I
Yes.
remember.
I've
Yeah.
never actually heard them, but I've heard they're funny. I got Robert. You'll like this one. X the band. It's a documentary on them.
Oh, that would be interesting to see.
Awesome. Yeah.
And
Wow.
I'm really interested in watching this. It's a takeoff on Johnny Cash's movie there. It's Walk Hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, with
John C. Reilly.
yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
Story. Yeah, I've heard of it.
And she gave me a few CDs.
Wow, look at
Holy
crap.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got a bunch too. About a
So
month
I
ago.
hope Gene is watching. I
Gino- Gino is
sure
like
would
you
love
best.
the whole discography of the Grateful Dead.
Yeah. I was just thinking, you know what I'm really looking for is a Beatles Butcher cover.
Yeah.
I heard you can find them dirt cheap. Yeah.
So I got X, Under the Black Sun. I've never heard them. I've heard The Darkness. I've just never had any of their albums. They're excellent.
So Jean went to see The Darkness recently, and she did if you go on her channel, Pal Baragajago, she did a review of the show.
I'll have to
and
watch that.
I went on YouTube and started listening to some Darkness stuff. It wasn't too bad.
Yep.
Good rockin' band.
Glenn, this is for you because I already have this one.
What is
Randy
it?
Newman, Born Again.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Then the Firesign Theater, All Hail, Marx and Lennon. It's like a takeoff on.
Oh, that's one of their famous ones.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
And also, I think we're all bozos on this bus.
What album? What's that? Oh, that's another
Firesign
one?
Theater.
He just called us bozos. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
And okay, so that's those are the ones she gave me. And
What
then
a giving person she is. Just
Yeah.
amazing.
Amazing woman. Yes. Jean, you're special. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
and Glenn and I are doing a rank and review series, and I guess because of the way things are, Glenn's coming over tomorrow, I think.
Maybe tomorrow we'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, Glenn gave me Nick Cave, The Boatman's Call. Sam, you would like Nick Cave.
I need to get into him more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue Cheer. I'm not going to say the title because
It'll come out dirty if you do. Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
Procol Harum, Shine On Brightly.
Nice.
The Ansley Dunbar Retaliation. He was the drummer for Frank Zappa and many other groups.
Yeah.
And Ian Hunter, his first solo album from Montpellier. And before Glenn shows the CDs I gave him, at a used CD store, Uriah Heep
nice. I love that
Demons and
album.
Wizard.
It's such a great
I
album.
have that one on vinyl. It's great.
Uriah Heep, the magician.
Oh,
have that
look
one
at
too.
this.
Yeah.
And a double disc from Ryko Disc of Elvis Costello, Imperial Bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
That's okay, cool. That's got all the outtakes and everything on it, that one. Beautiful. Wow. So
Good
we're doing.
stuff.
Do you want me to show the 5 you gave me to listen to?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So Flo and Eddie.
Oh.
Moving Targets is the one I listened to. Is that the one you wanted me to listen to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
There's
listen
two
to
al-
the other
It's a
album.
twofer. It's a twofer. The first Cheap Trick album. And coincidentally, it's called Cheap Trick.
Wow.
Sparks. Ants in My Pants.
No, Angst. in My
Angst in
Pants.
My
Angst.
Pants. Sorry, Larry.
The other title's silly.
Sly
Isn't that
and
a
the
game? Ants on my pants.
The great Sly and the Family Stoned.
Yes.
Life.
Nice.
And Alice Cooper.
Easy Action.
Easy Action. You're right, Larry. Those 5. And I'm
Awesome.
going to surprise you, Larry, with my reviews. That's
You
all I'm
will.
going to tell you.
So, was there any album there that you disliked?
No,
Okay, that's good.
no.
Remember, I said there was one album that I hated.
Yeah,
That you gave me.
yeah.
You'll see tomorrow.
I can't even think of which one it is. It's probably Ainsley Dunbar.
Shout out to dude in the bottom right. He, me, fur.
He,
What?
I don't
right?
know.
He, me, fur.
Is
I
that
don't
me?
know.
That's you.
That's you, man. You're the dude.
Yay, shout out. Cool.
Hey, Jesse.
Yesterday, I went to a thrift store, and I was looking through CDs, and I got a couple of CDs. First one for $1.50 each. I got Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge which I didn't have, and
Okay.
I listened to it. It's not that good. It's okay.
No.
I mean, it's the Stones. It's nothing. The Stones are never bad, but in relative to their great catalog, it's
that's the time that they would just pack the CD with 15 songs.
Yeah.
It's just too long.
So I got to say, I wasn't.
It's
like,
a coffee.
Something I'll go back to.
Aren't they re-releasing that sometime this month or into next month?
Could be.
I think there's a anniversary edition of it coming out.
Yeah.
But I got an album that is blowing me away.
Ooh.
Double CD.
Donny Osmond,
Gary Clark Jr. live.
Yeah.
This frickin' album is incredible.
He's good.
I thought Gary Clark was more uptown blues, like Robert Cray. That's why I always thought of him as. But he's more like a Hendrix, heavy blues.
He's slow blues, yeah, for sure.
Oh man, it's so every song just killer. $1.50.
He has a good Austin City Limits show. You'll probably find it online.
Oh, loving this.
Talent. Yep.
Glenn, about an hour ago, I received this at my doorstep, finally.
Oh,
Dirty
that's
Knobs?
the new Dirty Knobs.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
like 3 weeks late.
Wow.
I
I got angst in my pants seeing that.
The band should be the Dirty Knobs, and the title of the album, "Angst in My Pants."
Yeah.
Right, it makes sense. Yeah, it's a serious album title, not external combustion.
Wow, I love the first one. Is it as good as the first one, or have you heard it?
I haven't listened. No,
You haven't
I
listened to it, yeah.
I'm not listening to it.
Dying to hear a review on that one.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
If it's half as good as the first one, it's a must buy.
Well, I mean, the first 2 or 3 singles. I mean, I love the song with Margot Price called "State of Mind." A really pretty song. Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Good.
I have
to look
not
for that
ordered
one.
any books. The Rock Family Trees book. I have not ordered it. No.
Hi, Julie.
Hello.
Hi, Judy.
Hey, Julie. Fountains of Wayne.
Well, I just had to add on to your Kinks feed yesterday. I thought that was a great show you guys did, the 20 best Kinks albums. I have songs. I didn't want to add to. I just wanted to show the albums and kind of join in and add to the Kinks.
Yeah,
because it's such a great band.
You did a good job, Robert. It was thanks for kind of maybe pushing it forward a little bit. Maybe some more people jump on board, because that was fun to do.
I know you didn't have a lot of studio albums. So I just wanted to. I don't have all of them either. I need more, for sure. But I just thought.
Yeah, me too. Sadly lacking. I did pick up Lola and the Power Man Monkey thing,
Versus the
Lenny
Money
and
Girl.
Monkeys. since then.
Any album title that's longer than 3 words, Glenn just
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start writing them down. This.
Yeah.
I think I have heard Arthur. I just need to buy it at some point.
Oh, you wanted me to lend it to you for our review
Tomorrow, Glenn.
So do you really want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, Arthur's good. The new re-release has the 2-disc version has the lost Dave Davies album.
That's right.
Which is just the Kinks playing background of Dave Davies.
Yeah, it's great.
He's definitely generous and thoughtful.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Shout out to Gene.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. Yes.
Yeah, she sent me a Phil Oakes documentary I haven't watched yet.
That'll be good to see.
Yeah,
I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Come on down. I've got an extra spot on my couch.
Yeah, we can cuddle on the couch and watch Phil Oakes.
Sure.
Larry doesn't seem to want to cuddle right now. He used to be fine with it.
I got some leftovers in the fridge.
Scary stuff, I tell you. Leftovers.
Yeah. Nick Cave is seriously, I'm a big fan now. Without giving anything away for tomorrow, but and his band and everything. I need to start buying some of his albums.
It's almost worth $1.50.
Dang,
Yeah,
Robert.
good question. That's good. Yeah, I think I got ripped off. Ants in the Kitchen, Ginger Baker.
I stopped going to the thrift stores because I could never find anything.
Oh well, go over to Value Village there across from the mall. They had a lot of CDs in there.
Do they? Yeah.
They had a lot of good ones. I thought. I had a lot of them that were good, but they had some good rock stuff in there.
Oh, cool. You guys probably don't. Well, I know you guys don't like this one, but I picked up the Ghosts' new album.
I've just
really
never
good.
heard them.
I've never
Pardon?
heard them.
I've never heard them.
Me neither.
Yeah, they're. I don't know. Some people compare them to Judas Priest. They've got some Van Halen references in here. Very melodic, though. It's not hard and heavy like most people think it would be. But great musicianship. I'm going to do a review on it sometime soon. I got it on my list to do anyway, but I'm really enjoying it so far. It takes a couple of listens to really get the gist of it, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
I think doing the series with Glenn, it's like don't give up on an album on the first listen, right, Glenn?
You can't. You can't.
Yeah. Like, even if you don't like it, like give it at least one more chance.
Yeah, you got to listen. Yeah, you got to listen through 2 or 3 times for sure.
Except for Claw 2, right, Glenn?
Yeah. It's only because of that first frickin' song I just hate. I hate it. Just ruins the whole band for me because I just hate that song.
Wow.
I don't know
calling
when I heard Tears for Fears album, the newest one, I was hooked the first time I heard it. So.
Yeah. But what scares
good.
me about that, when I hear an album and I put it on the first time and I'm blown away by it, I get bored with it really
That's
fast.
true.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
I found that.
But so far that hasn't happened with Tears for Fears.
No.
I'm still liking it, but that happens an awful lot.
Like with the Clash's London Calling, right away. I mean, it is a great album. I still love it. Mm-hmm. But after I played it a couple times, and I don't need to hear it again.
Yeah. Well, you think about classic, like for instance, Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. It's probably my least played Springsteen albums, but it's probably his most accessible, popular album, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's great songs on it, but it's just so accessible. It's almost boring after a while.
It's like Rumors too. Rumors was the same way.
Yeah. You hear it and you hear it and you hear it, and then you just go, man, I don't care if I hear it again.
Because you get to know every note.
And you'll love it off start, and then there's nothing surprising about it after a couple of listens.
No,
that's why I'm like really into like bands like Caravan now or something, because I listen to the album first and I'm kind of uncomfortable with it, and then the more I listen to it, I'm hearing this little bit here and that little bit here, and I'm realizing how incredible the musicians are and what they put together. Like it grows on you
every time you hear it, because I'm still divulging. I'm still getting into that box set. There's a lot to get into on that one.
Yeah, there is. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
John Heaton on YouTube came up with a good idea: 5 albums to play The Martians. What will be yours?
Oh, The Martians, a garage band.
Well, Space Oddity.
Yeah.
Play them that.
Play the White Album.
Yeah.
When they get to Revolution number 9, but they're just gonna freak out.
They'll blow up the planet.
Yeah.
Good question.
Number 9.
I've never heard them. No, United Nations.
I've heard of United Nations.
Robert, Molly has a question for you. Are you ready?
Sure.
You love your coffee. What's your favorite, and what do you take?
Just 2 cream, 2 sugar, and you're
awfully sweet, Robert.
Yeah, I know, I am. You're making me blush now, Molly.
Molly? When you guys get up in the morning, you can make him a coffee and put 2 sugars in it.
What was the question?
Oh, baby.
Oh man. Just plain old regular coffee. That's good enough for me. But anything you make, I'll drink for sure.
Robert, what you should have said is put some Baileys in it, and you'd have Molly's heart. Do it. That would steal her away from
you. Oh, I don't think that'll happen. But
Unmade beds. I've never seen that.
No.
Oh man.
Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good has already gone to space with the
Voyager mission.
Yeah, on that.
Oh, really?
That record that they made, it's got famous speeches and music and.
Oh, and they left it on. They left it on a satellite or something.
Yeah, it just kept going.
Oh wow. That's cool.
I can't imagine Bob Dylan singing a Sparks song.
This town ain't big enough for both of us.
Oh boy.
Glenn, did you ever pre-order Mickey?
I haven't yet. It's expensive up here right now. $42 for the CD.
$42.
$42 on
Wow.
Amazon.
On
It'll
Amazon.
settle down.
Have you looked at like deep discount or Mickey's
Yeah, but don't
website?
forget, I gotta when I go down to the States to visit my daughter, I'll probably order and get it shipped there because then I don't have to worry about all that. But with exchange and everything, it's a nightmare.
Ooh, for 4 songs.
Yeah,
That's
Oh, that's
But I will
just
get
an
it.
EP.
that happened with the first one too.
Yeah,
that's it?
I had to
4
wait a
songs?
while before.
Yeah, well, it's
priced up.
it's the companion EP to the CD that came out last year. But no, I mean, I got it from Mickey's site for $20.
$10 a song, man.
Yeah, I could do that too, but it's $20 US plus it's another $10 or $15 to ship and everything. It ends up being $40 anyway.
Yeah,
Just with all the
well, that's what happened with
crap.
the last CD, the last one that he put out. It supply and demand. Everybody snatched it up. and then-
They'll reproduce more and
Mhm.
it'll be back. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll get it. Probably just take me a couple of months. I was telling Larry though, I got the Steal of the Century. I'm always admiring these Paul McCartney archive series box sets, and I can't afford them. They're like $200, $300. Now that they're out of print, they're like ridiculous prices. I went on Facebook Marketplace the other day, and I put Paul McCartney in, and there was a guy selling 2 of them for $80 each, or 2 for $150. So I got 2 of them for $75 each. I got McCartney and I got Band on the Run for $75 each. He shipped them yesterday. I'll have them on the 29th. I'm really excited to get these.
I hope they're
Like
all
those things.
tagged.
Yeah, they look brand new from what the pictures he sent me. Like it looks like they've never been opened hardly.
Wow.
And if you go on and look how much it costs to buy that first McCartney archive series set now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Cool. I should check on Facebook more often.
Marketplace.
Yeah, go on
is pretty
Facebook
nice.
Marketplace and just plug in a band's name or something. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Sam, Molly's got a question for you.
Okay.
Don't get jealous, Robert.
What do you
I
put
am
in your
already.
hair? What do you put in your hair, Sam, when you get up in the morning?
It was a Carnival cruise line back in 2016. I went with my friend and his family after graduated college, and they had trivia nights on the cruise, and one night was guess the Beatles song, and they did about 30 songs, and you had to guess within like a second or two what the song was and write it down. And I think myself and like 3 other people all got perfect scores, and one guy was complaining. He's like, "Let me go get my Beatles playlist. I can make a better playlist than this." But I think it was the Splendor was the name of the ship. But there was also one that we did because my friend and I were big trivia junkies. There was one that we did one hit wonders, and we got a perfect score on that too. We were proud of that. Yeah. So it was a Carnival. We went to Bermuda, and then we went to Dominican Republic, and then Grand Turk. We left out of Miami, and it was pretty fun.
Nice.
It was a long cruise. It was like a 12-day cruise.
Wow.
It took like 3 days to get to Bermuda.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that video, Larry. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Y'all can keep doing that.
So sometime during this live chat, I think I'll do the Beatles because I have all of their songs in a playlist. It'll be easier. And what I'll do is I'll play a couple seconds of a Beatles song and just see which one of you gets it first. Okay?
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam needs to sort his wall. Yeah, what's going on with your wall behind you, Sam? That is so boring.
There's my my artwork right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a large wall. I've got my thing is I want to get nice artwork instead of like filling it all automatically. I'd rather save up to get nicer artwork to put up behind me than to just throw out posters, because I don't want it to be like a dorm room in my apartment, which is what it would be with all the posters I currently have. I have plenty that I could hang up, but this is like the main living area. So,
Are you telling me something?
am I telling you something? Yeah. Get out of college, Robert. No,
Thank you, Beninsky 707. Loved your top 15 live tracks. That was fun to do. 10 years after I'm going home. That's classic, man.
Oh yeah.
Classic. 10 years after is awesome.
Yeah, we'll do Steely Dan after the Beatles.
Yeah. See if we can get Steely Dan songs in half.
I would know like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah. Your CDs will arrive in 3 separate packages sometimes next week.
Wow, nice.
Robert is one of the nice guys too. He's always behind the scenes. I think he's on the verge of breaking out that channel. I know he's got a couple of videos that he's put up.
Cool.
He's on the verge.
Do it.
Any thoughts on Mothers of Invention? Yeah, I love that album. Weasels Rip My Flesh.
Yeah, but what album do you like?
Weasels Rip My Flesh. That's an album.
Put on phone.
There you go. Yeah.
You missed that, little Glennie.
But I found this on Discogs for like $5, and I've been looking. This has been one that I've been looking for a long time. Have no idea why it's out of print.
Oh,
Nice.
This was his 2004 when he sang, like he finished it essentially and added some additional lyrics to the songs. I love it. It sounds so good. I'm so glad he finally got to put it out his way.
Is Joe's Garage considered a Mothers of Invention album? It's just a
No.
Zappa album.
Yeah.
Are you interested in getting that new box set that just came out for Zappa, Larry? The
I've listened to it on Spotify. There's, I think, 4 or 5 different takes on Billy the Mountain, which is like 20 minutes long, up to 30. I enjoy it, but I don't think I would buy it. I can just listen to it on Spotify.
Jamie Cottle, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jamie. He lives just west of Toronto. Great Canadian YouTuber and vinyl community guy. He's big in box sets. Jamie gets lots. He just got it and he did a review on the Zappa. It looks like a really nice set, actually. He almost had me tempted to get it, and that's not my favorite Zappa period. So.
At this point, I've got to hold out for Record Store Day.
Well, Robert and I are going to a record show. There's finally things are opening up here, and there's a record show on Sunday, about an hour from us. So Robert and I are heading there on Sunday with our allowance. So we'll see what we come back with.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we have a record show here on Saturday, but I can't make it. It's at 10 in the morning, but can't do it. At one of the local hotels.
I have never heard the Smile album.
Really? In any format?
No format.
Wow.
Is Heroes and Villains on that album?
It opens, well, the first real song is Heroes and Villains, and also
Good
Vibrations.
I love that song.
Good Vibrations closes it. But it's a longer and better version of Good Vibrations.
Oh, okay. Well, they're both two of my favorite Beach Boys songs.
But the climax, well, like the middle portion that it builds up to in the middle is Surf's Up.
Yeah.
So Surf's
maybe
Up,
I'd like it.
That's probably my favorite. Yeah, and you got good stuff on here. A lot of it, of course, was released like on Smiley Smile and Friends, and I think
I never listened to any of those albums.
Yeah, they're good.
Is there a frown? Is there a frown album? Just smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam.
So
that's the Mike Love album.
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody have a Mike Love solo album?
I've got about a dozen. No.
Yeah.
All of his albums play off of his last name, so that's reason enough not to get them. Like Make Love, Not War, or like A Little More Love. It's stupid.
Yeah. It's like the Greg Kinn Band.
Yeah.
I love the Greg Kinn Band. I think they're great.
I know, but every album isn't it called Kinology and
we
can do it and Kin something or other. So.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. I just watched a documentary that I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's called Spinal Tap. It's about this band.
Yeah,
I think we've seen it.
Yeah.
It's a spot. Yeah, I watched it again today. It's so funny.
Yeah. It is. Did you turn up to 11?
I did, although they recommended that they just make 10 louder, but I said no, it's 11.
Classic.
And what I love too is they're actually playing the music.
Oh
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
Mike, Christopher Guest. He's one of my favorite comedians.
Mhm.
He's the lead guitarist in that, and yeah, they're funny.
I know Harry Shearer. He just put out an album like last year as Derek Smalls, like a solo album.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And there's a hilarious interview that he does with Paul Schaefer. And he's in character, talking about his career, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love them, and they're so talented. I mean, one of my favorite stories about them is when they toured a Spinal Tap, like in the early 2000s, and then they had the Folksmen open up for them, which is their other characters.
Well, you know who went on stage and played with them, Sam? Bela Fleck.
Really? With the
Yeah.
Folksmen?
Yeah, Bela played with Spinal Tap one night.
That's funny.
Oh wow.
Didn't one of their songs actually kind of chart, like when that soundtrack came out?
Yeah, their album sold pretty well. Like,
Because they put out others, like they put out a few.
and they would do live shows. They would actually go on tour.
Yeah, they played like Lollapalooza or something in the UK.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that was
They
one
made a
of my
Shank Hall
favorite.
based on the movie. There was not one before then.
Yeah, they play about Shank Hall and
Very.
What song?
Hey,
do you
a
hope
question
Sparks
for
performs
me,
in Toronto?
Robert. Don't be jealous.
Time
Hey,
Out
huh?
Bottle.
Hey, hun, what song do you?
Hey,
wish,
hon.
I think they have a pretty. I think they played basically the same songs for each concert.
Have you seen the set list?
Yeah, and I'm happy with it. But there's one song called "My Baby's Taking Me Home," which is very repetitive because that's mainly the lyric is "Home, my baby's taking me home," but it's just the way it's performed, and it's a lot of Sparks fans. It's one of Sparks' favorite songs. It's just the whole mood of it, and it's very uplifting. So
Cool, and it's on the
the
set
song
list.
is "My Baby's Taking Me Home." That's the one I'm looking forward to.
Awesome.
I've avoided Bob Dylan's set list for this leg. I don't want to see it.
Mike Love would easily say that he wrote Pet Sounds. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he's a pretty important guy.
He would say he was the best falsetto singer too.
What's up,
Everyone
JJ?
is doing well. We are JJ.
Thank you.
JJ.
Thank you, JG.
Glenn. Yeah, Dana Carvey's in that. and Billy Crystal
as
is
the
in
mime.
mine.
Fran Drescher's in it.
Yeah, cool place.
Classic movie.
Yeah, Fred Willard.
Yeah.
I just saw an interview where Christopher Guest talked about him being very difficult to work with in terms of like trying to get through a scene.
Yeah,
It's
because
because
he's so crazy. Yeah.
He's so crazy.
really?
He would say something different every time they started filming, and they said it was very hard to act. Like they would break character.
So, are you guys ready? We'll do about 10 Beatles songs to see how it goes. And just let me know if you can actually hear it.
Yeah, make sure you're loud enough so us deaf guys can.
So don't say anything until I stop it, but I'm going to only play like a.
So as soon as you stop it, we should just shout it out.
Yeah.
We need to have buzzers. Like everybody should have like a squeezy thing.
Just squeeze
He
your little
buzzes in
stuffed
first.
animal, Glenn. Just
Here we
squeeze
go.
little Glenn.
Where's my dog?
Just hit him on the hat.
Okay, here we go. Silence.
Rain.
The White Album. No.
I couldn't hear it.
Can't hear it. You got it turned up.
Okay. Here we go.
You won't see me.
You won't see me. Yeah, damn. I couldn't think of the name. Roll Brown Shoe.
Yeah.
I got it.
I think I'm going to be sad and take it to a ride.
Take it through.
Take the rest.
Stop playing, Glenn.
I can't wait to play that back later. Here we go.
Rain.
Rain.
Glenn.
Wow, you guys are good.
I'm only sleeping.
Sam got it.
Day after
Fool in
day,
the Hill.
Fool in the Hill.
Roll on the hill. Yep.
Glenn got it.
Mm.
The White
Highway
Album.
Truffle.
Glenn got it. Glenn, you're making the game no fun.
Okay, I won't do this. And next one.
Day Tripper.
Ticket to Ride. No, Day Tripper. Day Tripper. Day Tripper. What did I say? Ticket to Ride.
8 days a week. Oh, sorry. You were
Yeah,
still
My
playing it.
favorite.
I should have known
I should
better.
have known better.
Rich is just about trying to get a word out.
Quiet down,
My
Rich.
brain's slow.
Quiet down.
Too many drugs.
Don't do drugs. That's what it should
Exactly.
say underneath your thing. Instead
Stay in
of
school, kids. Stay in school, kids.
Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Love you. I mean, Tax Man.
Right.
Fixing a
Fixing a
hole.
hole.
Oh,
Another girl.
Not before.
Night before.
night
Yeah.
before.
Oh,
Do 2 more here. Answer the phone.
that's my daughter. My wife will get it.
Drive my car.
Yep.
Doris,
hold your
no,
hand.
What
I
was
want to
it?
hold your hand.
I want to hold your hand. Yeah.
That's it.
Thank God. That's tough.
My brain just was. I've been listening to so much music. My brain just wasn't there. I
Yeah.
haven't listened to Beatles in so long.
Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Well, no, I've been listening to Marillion and Ghost and
Yeah.
and Pink Floyd and everything's like just Beatles. I've got to listen to Beatles for a while before I can.
I'll bet you
those.
back in the day I could tell you what the B side of every 45 was and how long each song was.
From every artist.
No, every Beatles
Every
single. Every Beatles single.
Every artist.
Every
There
Beatles
was
single.
Larry, you might remember this. There was an SCTV bit where they said it was like where they would do one of their commercials, and one of them was Gordon Lightfoot sings every song ever written.
Yeah.
I think it was Dave Thomas, and he was singing
that's
like
funny.
supercalifragilistic.
That's hilarious.
It was
And
like
they-
100 CDs.
And they had, was it the 5 cool guys or something? The
5 neat guys.
5
Yeah.
neat guys.
Yeah,
They were
they're in their sweaters and
Yeah.
they're just snapping. One of my favorite bits from that era too was their Leave It to Beaver reunion. where
Oh,
John
that was
Candy-
great.
John Candy's
John
Beaver.
Candy.
Yeah. And Beaver ends up murdering Eddie Haskell.
Yeah, because Eugene Levy's Wally, and he says, "Boy, Beav, you're gonna get it."
Yeah, you're gonna get it now. And then Ward says,
Ward's a
maybe 30 years will be in the slammer will be a good lesson to you,
Yeah.
Beaver.
And
And Ward is always drunk.
and he said Larry Mondello choked on an apple and died.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Let's show a little bit of why should we do that?
Yeah. He didn't show much love at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when
Yeah,
he
he's
was
a-
casting the
He's
Beatles.
Mike Love. Let's leave
Yeah.
it at that.
He wrote some good lyrics for their early stuff for sure.
Yeah.
He has a good autobiography. I would definitely recommend his autobiography.
I was thinking about picking that up. Actually,
It's
I can
really
get it.
good.
It's
It's really
it's in the discount bins, so I almost grabbed it. Actually,
He
no,
signs
it is
it.
seriously.
He signs it as Brian Wilson.
And he was in India with the Beatles.
All of them were, yeah, except for
I've
Brian
heard
Wilson.
that Mike Love is trying to sue himself.
Oh man.
There are talks that they're going to do a 60th anniversary. Al Jardine keeps teasing it,
Yeah.
Now
But-
they'd actually get together like Brian Wilson,
like
Mike
they
Love?
did 10 years ago. Yeah, with the
Wow.
5 members, including David Marks.
You know, life's too short. They should.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
but I mean,
Channel-
if it hurts Brian, you know,
Tracks off the Monkeys headquarters up against the tracks off Pisces.
Hey, that would be something to rank sometime. Is
There-
That would be good.
they're putting out a 55th anniversary edition of Headquarters.
Wow, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, with alternate takes and remastering and all that good stuff.
My favorite Monkeys album.
Yep. Yep, that's coming. I want to say in May.
I see that Monkeys channel now has got an interview with Coco Dolans.
Yeah, I haven't watched
listened to it yet. I mean, either.
She has a good voice. I mean, she kind of makes
Yeah.
up some of the higher notes that Mickey doesn't quite hit anymore.
Yeah.
But she sounds so much like him. Yeah.
It'd be a cool idea for a video doing children of famous rock stars.
Yeah.
Because you got Wolfgang Van Halen, who I saw his YouTube videos. Man, this guy can play and sing. And you got the Wilson sisters, and you've got Jacob Dylan. You've got all kinds of
Sean Lennon.
yeah.
Sean Lennon.
I've always thought it would be cool if the Beatles kids got together and did something. I don't know if it'd be too gimmicky, but I mean, Julian sings really. I like Julian's voice, and I don't know. I just thought they could do something cool. But
Sean has a good voice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly, the Rolling Stones are releasing a new music this year.
Yeah, they've got like at least half an album with Charlie, and then Steve Jordan's going to fill in the gaps.
Yeah. Yeah, King's One for the Road's a pretty good live album.
Yeah.
That's what they cover Sinatra songs.
Yeah, except for the Lola thing that goes on forever. That's the only thing about that album.
Got to find that one.
Robert plays the stereo, the toaster, the radio,
the TV.
I used to play guitar a long time ago, but my fingers are so out of shape now that it would take me a while to get back into it again. But I was in a band. I was sang.
Wow.
Yeah, long time ago. Long time ago.
What kind of
there's
bands?
lots of things you don't know about me, Sam.
I don't know if I'll.
A lot of things we don't want to know.
Glenn, you can find that out when y'all go out.
Yeah, I don't want to know either. I won't ask.
Maybe you should cancel your.
Yeah, Robert, I'm kind of busy on Sunday. I don't think I will be going to the record.
No, nothing bad like that. No, just a straight ahead rock band and played in a church band actually too.
Really?
Hi, Andy.
It's a storm here, so I will stay on as long as I can.
It's been a gloomy day here on the East Coast.
We were supposed to get freezing rain today. It never showed up.
Yeah, Molly said
it's cold.
Freezing rain.
Yeah,
we did good. It's just cool here today.
No, I woke up and my curtains and everything were open when I came into my living room this morning. It was still dark, even like at 7:45 ish this morning. It was just
we don't like
gloomy.
I hope you had pants on when you open up your curtains.
No, that's ridiculous. I want to learn cello
cello's the greatest instrument, man. I'd love to play that too. That's hard.
The Avett brothers have a really good cellist named Joe Kwan.
They do.
And he was actually sitting in a chair when I saw him because he had like a bike accident earlier in the year.
Oh, really?
So he was recovering from his surgery. But yeah, I mean, it sounds so pretty.
Is McCartney 3 the best self-titled record Paul has ever released?
It's a pretty good name for it.
Best self-titled. Is he trying to say it's better than McCartney 2 and
as
McCartney?
In all three McCartneys?
That's what he's saying.
McCartney's the best one.
I think it's better than McCartney.
It's better than 2, I think.
But I like 2.
I love 2 though.
I do 2. I like 2 as well, but I think 3's better.
Yeah, I mean 3, you've got like Junk and Maybe I'm Amazed in their own right.
On the first album's the best.
Yeah.
Oh no! Be careful, bud.
Safe.
Not good.
I'm actually working on my next video for my wanker ranker. I was trying to rank my top 20 favorite Beatles solo songs. It's really hard.
Oh, that's tough, man. Yeah,
that's really hard.
Especially when you have to include a Ringo song.
Well, no, actually, there's only one made it in the top 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can think of at least.
What's the Ringo song that's in there?
Photograph.
It don't come easy. Isn't on there?
Oh, It Don't Come Easy. I forgot about that.
I love Back Off Boogaloo is really good too.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Some good.
Damn, It Don't Come Easy.
We're just joking about Ringo. We love Ringo.
We love Ringo.
Yeah.
Haven't got a bad thing to say about the man.
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
Did you hear the new Paul McCartney news that they're thinking about making him a lord in England?
Really?
For his 80th.
So what does that do for you?
It puts him higher in rank than Sir.
Really?
He doesn't need that. He's already a Beatle.
The Beatles over King. Yeah.
Does he get a crown and a big robe and stuff, or
maybe just a big salad because he's vegetarian?
Maybe they'll turn the White Album into gold and give it. And
oh Lord McCartney, that's insane. Pretty.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I like Brain Salad Surgery and Lucky Man. That's about it for me. But
Oh,
I know
really?
Glenn likes them.
I'm a fan. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like their first 3 albums.
And you love all their
A
album
lot.
covers.
Except
Especially
for one.
Love Beach.
Love Beach. Yeah.
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 Their Bee Gees album.
Yeah, I can't do that. But yeah, I like Emerson, Lake and Palmer a lot.
Yeah. Ringo's done very well
Oh,
with
yeah.
his solo.
Yeah, Ringo's had a fine, good career. Yeah, not
Good Night
slamming
Vienna,
Ringo.
Buku of Blues. I love Sentimental Journey even.
That's what I have. I have Buku of Blue. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
very
album I have. Yeah.
That's where he was with all the Nashville Cats.
Yeah.
Yep.
He actually had a more successful career in the 70s than all the other Beatles. Like,
I would like
in
to
terms
see-
of hit records.
I would like to see Ringo do some of those early albums like live. I mean, maybe like separate from the All Stars even. Like if he just did like a smaller like Buku of Blue show or something.
Yeah. I think that's too much work for Ringo. I think he likes the All-Star thing because he can just do that in his
Well, it's
sleep.
mechanical in his
Because
brain.
supposedly he doesn't like to practice. He says he just plays with people. That's it. So I imagine he's sitting at home and all of a sudden they go, let's go out. And he's just,
Well, he always thinks of himself as a drummer first over a
Yeah.
singer. Or,
yeah.
yeah.
Evert Brothers and Ringo in June in New Hampshire. Very cool.
Thanks
Philip Hall was going to
Ooh.
Fenway.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they want Paul and Ringo to get together because I think they were both up there at the same time.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Gene.
Could be the last time.
It could be.
Yeah.
But then again, Tony Bennett went till he was 95. So that's what
Yeah.
Paul said he wants to do. And Chuck Berry was in his 90s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why not?
Yeah.
Like, you know what? God bless them, right? If even the Stones, like people slam the Stones, like I mean, they're musicians. They want to play.
They still perform well. So
I mean,
Yeah.
look at Mick Jagger on the stage. Good grief.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, could you get up and do that? What he's doing? No,
For
Yeah.
2 hours a night. No.
no.
I heard "Song of Seven" by John Anderson, and man, it's as good as "Awaken." Yeah, Glenn,
It's a
you
good
would
album.
like that
Yeah, I
album.
like
Yeah.
that album a lot.
Yeah,
John
Definitely.
Anderson's on tour. Did you know that, Larry?
yeah, but I don't
He's
think
doing a
he's playing
solo
in
tour.
Toronto.
He's playing in Orlando, but not in April, and I'm going to be there in May. I was
Oh,
kind of
shit.
disappointed.
Yeah,
What time in May are you coming down, Glenn?
Pardon? I'm not sure yet because I'm waiting. My daughter, who lives here, is just bought a house and she's moving into it at the end of May. And I think my other daughter, who's in Orlando, is coming up to help her. So I'm not sure when they're doing that. But my other daughter also has tickets to see McCartney on the 28th of May in Orlando. So I'm thinking it's going to be the last 2 weeks of May.
So Sam, in case you ever meet Glenn, just words of advice: don't put your wallet in your back pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
And don't stare him in the eyes either, because it just
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, because I
Doesn't
got one
like
eye
being
that
looked
goes
at.
off like this. One of my eyes goes, the other one goes like that, and it freaks you out.
That's fine.
Other than that, you'll be fine. You'll be
Yeah.
just
It's
fine.
from his acid
Yeah.
days. He freaks out once in a while.
I can look down a well laying on my back.
Wow.
Now,
No, I do hope to meet Glenn. I think that would be really
Yeah,
fun.
we got it. That's gonna happen.
And mid-May is my birthday, so that gives you reason.
Oh, I
buy
can
me
come
some
down
Oh.
with
food.
Yeah,
He'll have a big prize for you.
very cool.
But the cross-eyed thing, Larry, reminds me of Eugene Levy and Waiting for Guffman. With the-
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Yeah.
Leonard
Leonard
Cohen was
Cohen is
amazing.
awesome.
Marty Feldman and Young Frankenstein. He's going every
Yeah,
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walk
Yeah.
this way, Rich.
Frankenstein.
Ron Hilda.
Yeah.
Exactly. Leonard Cohen. Yeah, he's great.
I need to hear more of him. I don't have
He-
any of his stuff.
You do.
Nick Cave reminds me sort of Leonard Cohen, eh, Glenn? A little bit.
Well, he's got
Yeah.
so many
I know he
different
was a fan
kind
of-
of styles, but there are certain songs. Yeah.
Like darker spoken word almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do need to get into both of those guys, Nick Cave and Cohen.
You need to get into more progressive rock. Remember, we had this discussion
We did.
today or yesterday.
Yeah. I know. I've
You
got
need to expand your horizon.
everybody and their brother is telling me. I've got Chris Profi told me, he's like, I was on I guess it was one of these chats. He said you can put these in your Amazon cart now.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll
Now.
do it. Don't hurt me.
Oh, another breaking news, Larry. Speaking of progressive rock, Steven Wilson's autobiography is coming out in July.
Yep.
It's
Oh, wow.
called One. You can pre-order it on Amazon now.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's a talent for you.
Yeah, I'll be interested in reading that.
I think
Sam
he
loves Oasis, but I think we're all kind of, other than that, we're just kind
Nah.
of like certain songs, right?
I like Oasis. I've only got one album, but I like them a lot. If
I
they
have
got
one CD too, the famous one. What is it?
What's the Story, Morning Glory?
Yeah, that one.
Definitely Maybe's good, but they've got some other stuff. And again, Liam Gallagher, his last 3 solo albums, well, his last 2, he's got a 3rd one coming out. They've been fantastic.
Really?
Really good. Yeah. I like them a lot. I like that Britpop era.
Gene, send Sam 50
She
Club.
did send me a
Rock
Sparks album. I can't
Send him the Yes discography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sam, don't start with Tales from Topographic Oceans.
I think that's one of the ones Chris told me to put in the Amazon cart.
No, that would take you about 50 listens to get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rich.
I
But it's
thought
great.
I'm not a Prog
I thought
guy.
Steven Wilson was involved with one of the New Marillion albums, but maybe I was reading that incorrectly. But he's involved in everything.
Like I'm
Liam
assuming,
in Athens this
I
July.
think he means
right?
Athens, Greece,
Yeah, of course, for sure.
not REM's Athens.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, Glenn, you have tickets to see.
I have a ticket already
Yeah.
to see Porcupine Tree, September 10th in Toronto.
Mm.
And I have a pre-order for their album.
He mixed some songs off of this album,
Oh,
Marbles.
cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
for Marillion. He's
Oh,
into
man.
everything, man.
I don't know if Liam's coming around here. I would love to see him because he sounds better than toward the end of Oasis. His voice was pretty shot because of just the range that he would hit and how he sang on stage. And they toured all the time.
So does Noel do anything, or is he just sit
Yeah,
back?
he's got the high flying birds or his solo act.
Are
And
they any good?
No, they're almost more like electro pop.
Oh, really?
Like Liam sticks to like the Britpop style that the Oasis kind of fans would like.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last album was fantastic that he did. Why Me, Why Not is what it was called.
I like the hit, like I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank on the names of some of the. What's the more popular OG
Wonderwall's
bases?
their biggest.
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
Song.
And then Champagne Supernova is a big one.
You know
Yeah.
who does a great version of Wonderwall? Ryan Adams, not Brian Adams.
Really?
Ryan Adams. He does an amazing acoustic version of Wonderwall.
That's really cool. I've got people trying to get me into Ryan Adams. Hey, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Hey, Lee.
Oh, Heartbreaker. Get the Heartbreaker album. Ryan Adams. Fantastic album.
That's what my friend Tommy wants me to get. I've got that saved in my Amazon cart.
Oh, it's great. You'll love it. Yeah.
Well,
you will
Gene's-
love it.
Gene sent me.
His other albums get kind of they're all over the place in terms of more rocky, or I don't know, just everything's a little different. But that album's really acoustic, except for one song. It's amazing.
No, it was JT. He sent me. Is it Whiskey Town?
Yeah, Whiskey Town. That was his other band.
He sent me that one. I haven't listened to that yet, but
Yeah,
no.
I saw Ryan Adams and the Cardinals in Colorado, 2008, I think it was, something around that.
Oh, wow.
Don't touch him.
I never got into Scorpions.
Yeah, I didn't either. You know, the only thing I know about Scorpions is they opened up the wall live in Berlin.
Scorpions
They opened up to the
are
wall.
really, really good.
I guess they didn't have to travel as far.
Speaking of the wall, Roger Waters is also on tour, right?
Yeah.
I see he's playing Toronto and coming up too.
Live Forever is a great song.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to his concert and I'm going to spit on him.
Hey, he might write a song about that. You might inspire him.
Or a full album.
Yeah.
Don't touch.
Thank
I
you.
got a notification for a video featuring Sparks. My baby's taking me home. It sounds awesome. Yeah. Really, a really good song.
Rich, we got a comment the other day for neither of us to cut our hair. Did you see that?
No.
It might have been on one of the videos I put up, but he said I think he's a younger guy. He said something about like he said, Sam, you and Rich are keeping the hair alive and YouTube. Don't cut it. Or something
Don't
like
cut
that.
it.
Hey, if I had hair, I'd let it grow.
Well, they should see the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? But no.
I saw Nick Mason's Saucer Full of Secrets band. It's incredible. What a great show that is. If you get a chance to see it,
He just
don't
announced
miss
a
it.
tour. Yeah, he just
Oh,
announced a
it's
tour.
oh yeah, they're going to do metal. I think they're doing. It's called the Echoes tour. They're doing Echoes in its
wow.
entirety.
Although,
That song.
I don't know if they were new dates or if they were all postponed. I think they might have been postponed.
I think they were too. Yeah, because I think
Maybe
he
they
was
added one or
play,
two.
He was. I think he played Toronto though in January or something, unless that was postponed. But yeah, great. That's a great album. The live. Yeah, Ryan Adams is live as hell. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind that one.
Yeah, Sam, what's going on? You don't like the Beatles?
Well, if you must see, over in that corner
Yeah.
ish, that
Yeah.
is a canvas of me and my friends crossing Abbey Road.
Well, there you go.
So
Cool.
and then in my sunroom here, I've got 2 Beatles posters, and I've got Abbey Road in my bedroom. So
Are you in a flat in a house, or are you in an apartment?
it's an apartment.
Building.
Oh, yeah, it's like I've got kind of a sunroom there, looking
Okay.
out.
That's a pretty cool apartment because I was looking to see the rounded doorway
Yeah, I've got
there.
an
You don't
archway.
usually see that in an apartment building.
No, they when I registered back in September, they didn't have any with patios, and so they said, but instead you get the sunroom, which is much better because like days like
Very
today, I
cool.
would never sit outside.
Yeah.
So I've got like my CDs are in there and
Nice.
a bookcase and that sort of thing.
Wow,
So-
very cool.
Sam, do you see who I have right behind my fat head? I'm going to move my head. Watch who it is.
It looks like Tom Petty, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn the torpedoes.
Yeah, the head's got a Ganchu in it. It's like
it's a micro CD
the
behind
head.
him.
It's like a
It's a cassette. That's
the solar.
It's a cassette, yeah.
No, it's an album. It's just
It's a planet.
Tom Petty orbits Rich's head. Yeah.
I need some rings around my head.
Sam. You just have the White Album behind you. We just can't see the letters.
Yeah. Behind the couch, I've got like in small print the Beatles.
The
Yeah.
Beatles. That's right.
Lee, please don't bring up Aerosmith. It's
Oh, please do. Wow, that's awesome. 1970. Get your wings. That's great.
They just announced a Vegas residency, I believe. It's like their first shows in a couple of years.
Get your wings is a great album.
good. I can hardly wait to miss that.
You're not going to travel to Vegas, Glenn?
I'm not to see them. I'm going to go to Vegas and see the Raiders though, one day. That's
Cool.
it.
So while we have a chance here, let's talk about everybody's channel. Glenn, you go first.
Well, I'm Little Glenny, and their channel's called Little Glenny from the Basement.
It's Sunday, huh? We're going.
So Glenn Calloway from the basement. Just like to chat about music, anything coming up. A lot of vinyl hitting the basement lately, and a lot of new records, new CDs to talk about. And we're going to the record show on Sunday, so I'm sure Monday there's going to be like a massive video of new vinyl. So get ready for that. And yeah, please come on over and check it out.
And you've got a question, Glenn, from Molly.
Lynn loved Little Glenny. Very cute.
Glenn slept on the couch. That's what.
Yeah. Little Glenny slept in the king bed, and I slept on the couch.
It's like that episode of The Twilight Zone with the little talking Tina doll.
Yeah.
Just like, oh.
And Sam, before you mention your channel, what's up with Sam's naked walls?
I'm glad that was a W, not a B.
Oh,
let's send Sam some posters.
Yeah, please. More artwork.
Tell us about your channel there, Sam.
With the naked walls.
Like my walls, it's very dull. No. Sam St. John is the channel, and talk about classic stuff. I'm kind of been on a reboot of some Monkees material. I just did a review of the new Mickey Dolenz EP, and I just posted an unboxing of the vinyl I got a day later. So I love the Monkees, love Bob Dylan, Tom Petty. I do a ton of videos with Rich on his channel. Just I love music, and every now and then I'll play some live through a live stream. So just like it's written there, just look me up and I'm there.
Yeah.
So
and everybody's link is in the description of this.
So
Yep.
Come on down.
And Robert's
on my turntable. I've got a video that I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to get back into bands you need to listen to, and this time I'm going to feature the great progressive rock band Saga. They are amazing. They are super amazing, and I know a lot of people don't know about them, but Wind 'Em Up is a big hit for them. On the Loose, another big hit. I sent Sam a link, I think, yesterday on them. I've got a lot of new albums that I want to review. And some BCLT that I want to discover and talk about. I still got a box set that I want to go. There's just so much going on, and I love music, classic rock, progressive rock, and just having a lot of fun. And I really appreciate everyone's comments, and people have been just so wonderful lately. And trying to build my channel, trying to keep it going, trying to catch up with these two other guys up there. And looking forward to Sunday with Glenn, and we should have a great time. Hopefully find some wonderful stuff. I've got a list a mile long. So Robert's on my turntable. Come on over and like and subscribe and all that great stuff.
Rich, we're running out of time, so you have about 10 seconds to tell us about your channel.
Rich Strickler is the name of the channel. I've been doing a lot of collaboration videos. That's really what I'm into right now. Sam St. John and I are starting a new venture, which began yesterday, where we're taking classic albums and ranking the songs on them. Larry Graves was our first guest. Thank you, Larry, for that. Next week, it's going to be Glenn Kellaway, and we're going to do Highway 61. Larry and Sam and I did Band on the Run, the McCartney and Wings album. Had a good time doing it, and yeah, come on over. I need all the likes and subscribes I can get. It's very frustrating. I'm sort of like, my head's a little bit above water right now. I'm ready to go down, but I'm trying to paddle my way through it because it's frustrating seeing other channels grow and mine not so much. So I look back at my history and I realized I haven't had 30 likes in a video in 11 months. So I'm not sure I'm doing things right. People are either not liking it, they're watching a few minutes and bailing.
Yeah, so some people will watch the video, but they won't like it. They might like it, but they won't physically like it or leave a comment. And
so my confidence is
have to realize.
Have a contest. Have a contest.
I did that before, and people wouldn't play by the rules. I'm never doing a contest again.
Really?
Yeah. So that's not the way to go. I'm just going
to. Let's have a telethon. Let's have like a Jerry Lewis telethon for Rich.
No, I just want to do my thing and hope people like it. And if they do, subscribe, like, leave the comments. Like Robert said, I love the comments.
But
the back and forth stuff.
Just keep on doing what you're doing, though, man.
Yeah,
you're doing the right thing.
You are.
And
my friends tell me that, like you guys are always encouraging me, but I look at my analytics and they suck. So
I was like that for the longest time, and then all of a sudden it just kicked in. I don't know what.
It takes time.
Yeah,
but I really am having fun. I enjoy working with all you guys and others out there. Like Randy Nelson and I started a series of #1 songs for each year from 1965 to 75. We're doing those once a week. It's a lot of fun doing that. So come on over.
Rich, a great way to expand your horizons is when you're on other people's videos. Just don't like their videos. Go through and see who's commenting. Click on theirs and subscribe from their comment.
Yeah,
and they'll subscribe to you. Make comments under their comments. It's amazing. You can grow your channel like by 100 just doing that in a matter of a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I've done a lot of that. Believe it or not, I really have.
Yeah.
And one more thing I want to add. Glenn and Randy, we do a sports show on Fridays called Sports Beat. We started doing it live. We're going to do it live again this Friday at 12 noon. So if you're a sports fan out there and you want to get away from the madness of the world and whatever, come over and check us out. We have a good time doing a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
Just not the March Madness of the world.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I like when y'all do it live. That's fun because I can listen like while I'm having lunch.
And we like that. It worked out well last week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never heard them.
They're not my wheelhouse.
Nomans. I don't even know how to pronounce that. No means no. Duh.
Oh, thank you, Tune Tamasha.
Oh, are we
New
splitting
Science
that, Larry?
Lick.
We're
Master
splitting that
of
five. That's 10 Czechoslovakian dollars each.
Master of Puppet, Ziggy Stardust, Yellow Submarine on the Paranoid Dark Side of the Moon, narrated by Leonard. Thank you. Is Kimono My House a good place to start with Sparks?
I say it is.
But the thing is, you might not like it on the first listen, just like Glenn. But now he says he likes it.
Love it.
I was the same way.
Pretty darn good.
The first time I bought that in 1974, I threw it in the garbage.
A lot of good guitar on this album.
Yeah. And bass.
Yeah.
Bass is really good. So yeah, Kimono My House is a good one. Yep.
Some as we were talking earlier, some albums you just can't listen to once. You've got to listen to them a few times before they kick in.
I also would say like a steady drip. If you haven't listened to Sparks, it's their most recent album, and I found it the most accessible one for me.
Yeah.
I was saying, here's a question.
The documentary. I want to see that documentary on Sparks.
I do too.
Good. It's good.
You need to hear more King Crimson.
What's an album that you heard like the first time and really liked it, and then over time you're not necessarily because it's overplayed, but like the next few times you're like, oh, that's not as good as I thought it was the first time.
Yeah, that's happened.
Like, is there one that sticks out? Of late, even like recently, because I'm trying to think too.
Sam, no difficult questions.
That is.
I know
that was a really good question.
There's probably lots of them actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that, oh my God, this is when you're playing it, it's like, oh my God, this is the greatest album ever. And then
after you played it 3 or 4 times, you just go, that's going on the shelf.
There's a lot of filler. Yeah.
I find that a lot. That happens with a lot of the classic rock artists who are putting out new albums today. Like that's why I would never buy like a new Elton John album or something like that, because I know it would just be like that for me. I would buy it and put it on the shelf.
I might have for
Rolling Stones one.
Rolling Stones would be
like
probably a good example too.
The Blue and Lonesome album.
Although I do like that album. I haven't played it for a long time, but I like that one.
That's how I'm with like, well, at least like the last Van Morrison album, because it was 2 discs, and like I listened to it a few times that year, like probably 4 times, and then like I haven't listened to it in a long time because it's such an undertaking, and I want to hear both discs.
Van Morrison's a great example of that, because I think the last half a dozen albums, he's been very prolific in the last 5 or 6 years. He's put out like 1 or 2 albums a year pretty much. And I find all of them, they're just all the same, really. The only one I really like is Roll with the Punches, the one he did, the blues one.
Although I will say that one that he did, 3 Chords and the Truth, that's in my top 10 favorite.
Really?
Thank you very much, Martin.
Oh, there you go, Rich.
I can think of 2. I can think of The Symbol Remains. I loved that when I first heard it. I still like it.
Yep.
But I don't listen to it as much as I did when I first got it.
That's the Blue
and
Oyster Cult album?
Oyster Cult.
Yeah. And also the new Styx album. I listened to that thing every day, the one particular song every day, and then I just stopped listening to it because it was just, I started to get overplayed and started to but
they don't have staying power. Like that's basically
but
the
it's,
best way to describe them,
A lot of the songs are inspirational and stuff, and I was going, that COVID crap was going on, and you just needed something to uplift you. But now there's so much other music going on, and you discover all these other bands. You just kind of put them back on the shelf for a while.
I was like that for a long time with Egypt Station, even with McCartney.
Yeah.
Like I just listened to that earlier this year for the first time in probably a year and a half.
Yep.
It's really good. I mean, it's got some good stuff.
Well, I'm sure if I put it back, if I put The Symbol Remains back on again, I'm going to love it.
Yeah.
I just haven't listened to it in 6 or 8 months.
Well, the problem is with bands when they have such an extensive catalog, you can only listen to a band's record so often, right? Like you're not going to listen to Blue Oyster Cult
Yeah.
24 hours a day. So when you put on a Blue
No.
Oyster Cult album, you're going to put on the classic ones that you like, and that's
Exactly.
the same
Exactly.
in any band. Like that's why I tend to stay away from some of the older artists putting out new albums, because if I'm going to listen to them, if I'm going to listen to the Stones, if they put an album out in 2022, there's a good chance I'm not going to buy it, because I'm going to listen to Sticky Fingers or Exile or Beggar's Banquet if I'm listening to the Stones.
I'm sure, Rich, you're probably like that with Springsteen, because he's pretty prolific still. You know,
Exactly. I was just going to mention Springsteen, because if I'm going to listen to Springsteen, I'm going to go back to the classics. That last one that he put out, A Letter to You, I believe it was called. I liked it, but I have not returned to it because it was just, it's not my first.
I've had that in my hand.
That's why I didn't buy it.
I put it back.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay, but it's not vintage Bruce.
It's not as good as Western Stars. Western Stars, to me, is still one of his masterpieces.
Even Tunnel of Love, I think I've listened to maybe a handful of times.
That's my favorite album of his.
Oh, is it really? See, I'd rather go with Born to Run or Darkness on the Edge of Town. Or
Darkness would be my go-to if I'm
even Nebraska. I love
Nebraska's great. Yeah.
Rich, a question for you from Molly.
Hey, Molly, my favorite team is Villanova, the Wildcats, which are maybe 30 miles from where I live. So that's who I'm rooting for, Villanova Wildcats.
Mm.
And they're still in it. They're in the Sweet 16.
Hi, Molly.
I think I've got them winning our YouTube bracket.
Do you?
I got Gonzaga and the others for the most part.
Yeah, I got Gonzaga going the whole distance, but
me too.
So do other people.
There you go.
Just described it, Rich. Yeah. Look at this, Rich. You've gotten your
See?
killing it, man.
On Japan. Gene.
And so if you enjoy any videos that any of us do, it's really important to like the video and leave a comment.
It is.
That really helps all
of us. That propels it to the next level, I think.
Yeah.
We're going to
see it. Robert kind of says it best when he kind of starts his videos with his little, plea, I guess, for subscriptions. He does like this.
Please, I'm begging you.
Like where he grabs you by the throat and says, "Subscribe to me."
Mike, please.
I think it's a good thing to do. I've seen even JC from the flip side do it.
Well, what I was going to say is just the thing where we do get comments, that does help. Like, you want to put out,
even if you just say it quickly, remember to subscribe and leave a comment.
Subscribe,
that's all you need to do.
But I mean, people just people watching it and commenting on it, you're like, oh well, I'm doing this for this many people, or they're enjoying it, so you continue to do it. Hey, Stephen.
I'll tell you another thing is, I know Robert and Larry and I and Sam just recently are also on Instagram. Instagram's actually a good way to promote your channel, because most VC members are on there and they like you. And then if you say, hey, I got a video, when you're in Instagram, just put up a quick photo of an album cover and say, my next video covering the Beatles or whatever, and then people like it and they go watch.
Yeah.
And when I post a picture of me shirtless on Instagram, I get lots of views on YouTube.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
I don't think the world's ready for that yet, Larry.
Yeah.
But anyway,
you get
that vomit emoji? He gets that a lot.
You get notifications to shut your channel down. That's what you get.
There's also from Stephen Schnee, by the way. Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, Stephen's a good guy.
I don't know if you have to be at a certain amount of subscriptions to use the community page. You
need 500.
500.
But I use that a lot. You can put polls on there.
And
you can
Twitter.
post more recent videos coming up or future videos coming up.
That would help.
I get a lot of response from that stuff.
Because I've done videos on other people's channels, and there's no way for me to promote them. The community page would be a good way to say, well, go over and check me out here, there. And
I'm gonna say on a side note, Glenn, when you were going back there, I saw the Imagine. I thought for a second you were wearing an Imagine Dragons shirt. I was like,
no, John Lennon.
Don't keep pulling.
Yeah. Oh no, I saw a nipple.
Hey, Larry, can I present a possible future video idea that I've been thinking about?
Sure.
That we could do together. Either your channel, mine, whoever's. It would be a concept of a draft where we have topics. Okay. For example, you have to name a Beatles album, a Stones album, a Dylan album, a Led Zeppelin album, whatever categories you want to put up at the top. And once somebody takes that album, it's gone. You can't repeat it. So let's say Robert had the first pick and he decided to take Abbey Road. None of us could take Abbey Road. Glenn would be next, and he wanted to take Led Zeppelin 4. Then we would be unable to take that. And at the end of it, we would have we'd all have a Beatles album. We'd all have one Stones. We'd all have one Dylan. We'd all have all the categories filled, and then the audience would vote on who had the best.
Who had the best group of 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's almost like Larry's going to prison thing.
Yeah, but it combines like a little bit of strategy, because do you want to burn your Beatles album early, or do you want to wait and see what falls?
I love that.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
That's a great idea I thought of.
Yeah. Larry, I love when you come up with these things.
Yeah.
I think if we had like if Randall was here or whoever the 6th person was, 6 categories, 6 guys,
bands.
6 bands, or you could do it. Check this out. You could do albums from a particular year, 1972, and you have going in knowing what the albums were that year, and you strategize on which album you want to take. You're going to take 6 albums at some point.
The year would be hard though, because if you're the last one to pick and you didn't have a list, like you'd have to beforehand make a list of like about 10 albums from each year, because just in case they all got picked on you, right? Because it's hard just to go 72. Was that Aqualung, or was that 71, or you know what I mean?
You'd have to do some homework. The other way to do it would be, I thought about Beatles songs. You could only take one Beatles song from each album.
Yeah, that's a good one.
12 albums. Let's say the 5 of us were going. Robert had first pick. He wanted to take A Day in the Life. So he could not take another song from Sgt. Pepper. Okay? He'd have 11 picks left. He knows that's gone. And neither could one of us touch that album. That song.
Okay.
I would plea for it, though.
Yeah.
Back to that last comment. I don't have that Georgie. I've heard of it, and I know Georgie Fame he played with.
I love Georgie Fame playing with Van Morrison.
He's still got a great voice.
Yeah,
I think that's a great idea.
That's a good idea.
Album. Friday, it's live in San Francisco, or Friday night in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's live in San Francisco.
That's a great record with Georgie Fame and the Flames.
Anyway, that's just a thought. We could try that.
I love that idea, Rich.
Let's do that. I think it's great.
Yeah, we can do it on my channel if you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go, Glenn.
We're Knocked Out Loaded.
Yeah.
I would say Empire Burlesque.
Yeah, there's a couple of songs in Empire Burlesque I like though.
I do too. I like Dark Eyes, but
and I like Emotionally Yours, and I forget what else is on there.
Tight Connection in my heart.
Yeah, that's a great song.
I remember when Slow Train Coming came out, and it's my favorite Bob Dylan album, right? So I was really waiting for his next one, and when Saved come out, it was just so disappointing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Save's not as good as definitely not as good as the other one.
Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child O' Mine.
Anything with Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses.
Anything with Guns N'
Back in
Roses.
Black, I turn off immediately.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm done with that song. I'm done with Hotel California. I'm done with Don't Stop Believing.
I was always done with Don't Stop Believing. That's horrible. I would say anything by Aerosmith I'll turn off.
Living on a Prayer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great album and a great song. I agree.
Yeah, Springsteen. Those early Springsteen albums are good. I like them too.
They're really good. And they showcase the band, and especially that second album that he was talking about. Really good stuff.
Aren't there talks about Springsteen going on tour very soon?
I bet he will be.
With the band.
Yeah,
I'm sure he will be.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I like that name, Cadbury Mini Egg Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to promote something.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I mean, darn it.
We get more views on Larry's channel.
She knows me very well.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about doing.
So, Rich, you do all of the work setting it up, and then we'll have it on my.
Yeah.
And what we do is pick numbers out of a hat, or somebody would, to determine.
Yeah.
And it would be
It's like a draft.
Like a draft.
Yeah.
So
You
whoever
do
has
reverse
the first-
order though. You do like 1 to 5 and then 5 to 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like fantasy baseball or football if you've ever been in those leagues, but with music. It's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's
Lee, we
awesome.
have to have you on a live chat sometime.
Yeah,
So
Lee's
anytime
great.
you see me posting an upcoming live chat, just message me on Facebook and I'll include you.
Yeah.
There's so many nice people that leave wonderful comments, man. I just can't believe it. It's so nice.
Comments are the best part.
Uh-huh.
I agree.
Yeah.
There you
No,
go.
I wouldn't say I hate it. I don't hate anything. I was just disappointed in
That's
it.
got the song "Covenant Woman" on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Saved.
Yeah.
Which I like a lot. Hey, Danny.
Hey,
Hey,
Danny, how
Danny.
you doing?
Hey, Danny.
Let's see.
I'll be in the
Free
volunteer
Bird and
state.
Stairway 2. Stairway to what?
Both of those
I-
songs can go.
I will
Sweet
never get rid of Stairway. I will never ever get
Me
sick
neither,
of Stairway to
never.
Heaven.
Yeah.
Never,
Sweet Home
ever,
Alabama.
ever. It's a
I
great
really
song.
don't hear it on the radio. I don't listen to the radio.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
either.
listen
So that's
to
why I
radio
don't hear it
either.
either.
The only time I listen to it at the radio is if I forget my CDs and then I'm stuck.
Yeah.
It's an all-timer. Baseball.
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 North America, it's going to be baseball.
Yeah,
A meet and greet.
A meet
that's
and greet.
that's very expensively. It's very
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, yeah. You have to pay. We're like, we have like Comic-Con for
It's like Comic-Con,
for
yeah.
us. We show up and it's $50 an autograph.
$50 for me to sneeze. Yeah, like, had some of the.
That would be
that's how
funny
you-
to have a YouTube channel convention somewhere like.
Oh, my
Central.
God.
See who would show up.
I've been to one actually in I think 2008 in Toronto. It was a YouTube convention.
That's early on.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
I've
that'd
been
be
to
fun.
a couple actually.
The Vinyl Community Convention. Have it somewhere. I don't know.
That
You'd
would
I
have-
was
you'd-
signing
Maybe
autographs.
you could have two of them, one on the West Coast and one on the East Coast, and then you could have some kind of a feed where you could talk to each other or something.
We could
Cool.
have a YouTube gathering at Glenn's basement.
We could.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are all welcome.
we should have a New Year's party where we all get drunk on
I
That's
could
an
be the
inside
designated driver.
Wave on.
Robert and I don't drink. We could be the designated
don't drink.
drivers.
I don't drink either.
Oh, okay, there we go. We'll have a lot of fun on New Year's. We'll all be asleep by 10.
Yeah, this is basically a YouTube convention right now.
I do some medical marijuana and get high. That's about it.
Yeah. I eat sugar-free gummy bears.
I don't-
That's as wild as I get these days.
That sounds like a good New Year's.
yeah.
Roger,
Denver.
Hey,
I love
Roger.
Colorado.
Denver,
Hey, Roger.
Colorado.
You live
Thank
in the
you.
coolest place on earth, man.
Rocky Mountain High, baby.
I'd love to go. I still want to go to Red Rocks. I would love
Oh,
to
me
do
too.
that.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bucket list thing for me, Red Rocks.
it is for me
Do you
too.
consider Dream Theater a poor man's
I've never
yes
heard
version?
Dream Theater.
I've never listened to Dream Theater either.
I
I've heard they're
can't
really good.
I can't compare them to Yes, but I think they are amazing. I can't see the Yes comparison though.
They're heavier,
But
aren't
they're
they?
good. Yeah,
Aren't they? Yeah.
not heavy, but they're heavier than Yes for sure. Yeah, but they're good. I like them.
Yeah,
Yeah, Red Rocks
I'll-
would be incredible.
I would be living in the back of my car if I lived
Yeah.
in Denver because
Yeah,
so everybody goes to Red Rocks and they're usually there for several nights.
yeah,
So like you'll get like Dead and Company or the Avett Brothers or
yeah. Can you imagine?
tons of bluegrass guys too.
Yeah, I would like to go there. There's two places, Red Rocks and the Gorge in Washington State. Have you seen that
Oh,
facility? It's outside in this big gorge. It's incredible. It's like
Wow.
it'd be like it's a more rugged Red Rocks.
Wow.
Check it out.
Cool.
Yeah, I like to do like the Beacon in New York too.
Yeah,
Something like
that'd
that,
be cool
or,
too. And
Hollywood Bowl.
one of the great places to go to. Our friend there in Denver, maybe he's been, is Telluride, Colorado.
I've heard you talk about that.
I've been to Telluride Music Festival. It's incredible.
Yeah, but film
It's in a
festival,
box
too.
canyon.
Yeah.
You walk through this narrow passageway between all these rocks, and you're surrounded on four sides by mountains.
Wow.
A big waterfall coming down, and the stage there, and it's about the size of a football field. The area, and it's just incredible. I went to a 3-day festival there. It was just Magic.
Wow.
When you saw King Crimson in Toronto, Glenn, where did they play?
I saw them at Massey Hall, and I saw them at Budweiser.
Oh, because I noticed that they played at that Queen Elizabeth Theatre in Toronto. Where
They
Sparks
did in
were playing.
2015.
Yeah, so you didn't see that one?
I didn't see that show. That's
Yeah.
where the Live in Toronto CD's from.
Yeah,
The Queen Elizabeth Theatre.
That's a great CD. I love that CD.
Yeah.
Imagine a band having 3 drummers. It's just,
Oh, it's incredible to watch.
and they're all playing different. They're all
And
playing,
they work so well together. It's not
Yeah.
it's not overbearing at all. It's just they're
No.
so good.
Wow.
And Gavin Harrison's just an amazing drummer. He's also in Porcupine Tree, right?
Mhm.
Question here.
Yeah.
That's a good question, Nikos.
That Elton John one was I couldn't even watch it.
What's
It
the
wasn't
worst music
great.
biopic you've ever
Worst?
seen?
The
Oh, there's
worst.
got to be some bad ones.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a really bad Beatles one once? It was like a
There's a
made-for-TV
lot
one.
of them.
I'm going to go with the Liberace one.
Liberace. Was
With
there
a-
really a biopic on Liberace?
With Michael Douglas, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's
God,
hilarious.
Michael Douglas and Matt Damon.
Matt Damon?
He played his lover. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Plus, there was a really bad Beach Boys one. I think like in the early 2000s. I think it was made for TV.
Yeah.
The one that accentuated the father abusing them and stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Was that the
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
I shut it off halfway through.
I just want to watch a real documentary.
A real documentary,
Yeah.
right?
Let me tell you,
Not
the more that I watch Walk the Line, the less I like it.
I've never seen
I
it.
liked it the first time. I only
What's her
saw
name?
one.
She's too modern for June Carter Cash.
Yeah.
Reese Witherspoon. Is that who's in
Yeah.
it?
There you go, Sam. Take a pick.
Wildflowers has more music, so I would go with Wildflowers just because the other songs I just know so well.
I'm going to go with Dan the Torpedoes.
Move your head,
I'm-
Rich.
I'm going Wallflowers. Yeah.
Back there.
I'm going Wallflowers too.
I
My
like them
favorite
both.
Tom Petty album.
Yeah.
Did
Which
you,
year?
have you
Which
guys
year?
seen
22.
have you guys seen Across the Universe, the musical Beatles?
No,
the
I
Beatles
never saw
musical?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
I
bad.
didn't like
Not
that.
bad.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which year of the past 60 years in music do you consider the best? It's 66.
What year?
So 1962 onward.
I'm going 69.
I'm
Yeah.
going 66.
Probably 69, maybe.
70
Or
70,
really early 70s.
yeah,
Blonde on
72.
Blonde, Revolver.
71's a killer, too, with so many great albums in 71. But I like 69 with Woodstock and Altamont. Monterey Festival that year, too. There was
No,
all kinds-
67. Monterey was 67.
Oh, okay. It was earlier, yeah.
I'd say 66. Yeah, she was too modern. She was like, I don't know, like a cheerleader playing June Carter Cash.
Well, they gave her the Oscar for that performance, as I recall.
That means absolute nothing.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're an actress trying to get your next role.
Hakeem Phoenix was really good.
Yeah, he
And
was
then
good. In
those were the days of that Harvey Weinstein too, right? So you never know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also like Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles. He did a great job.
Oh,
I've never
was
seen
like-
Oh,
that.
that was
That's
amazing.
a great movie. Ray was good.
I'll tell you, it's not a biopic, but what was it? Inside Llewyn Davis, the Coen Brothers film.
That's
I like that too. Really
I
good.
liked it.
With
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake, he's in that.
Remember the cat he took around with him? I like that movie.
That was a very cool movie.
Really deep, a lot of
Yeah.
intricate stuff.
Yep.
Across the Universe is better.
Oh,
I've never
Sgt.
seen
Pepper's
it.
Bee
I've
I've
Gees,
never seen
bad,
that one.
horrible.
Glenn,
I
did
saw
you
it at
tell me
show.
that you saw that at the theater,
The
Sergeant?
drive-in. I went to a drive-in and saw that. Oh.
Terrible.
When did you know it was bad?
But after the opening credits, 2 seconds in.
Remember that cast? They had Frampton, the Bee Gees.
Oh.
Al Cooper. Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, right? Were they in
Yeah.
that too?
That was horrible. What a horrible movie. Not as bad as Xanadu though.
That's worse.
With what's her name?
Olivia.
Olivia Newton-John, and who was in there with her?
Oh God, was it Village People? Maybe.
Although ELO has been living
ELO.
with the Xanadu song
Yeah.
for a long time. It wasn't a bad song to go with the movie, but
Right.
the movie's just horrid. Steve Martin, yes.
Steve Martin was funny in his day.
There you go, Sam.
Sam,
Question
you can
for
tell us all about the new Mickey Dolenz EP.
Check it out. It's
on his channel.
It's on my channel. I've got a review, and according to Glenn, it sounds like a lot of these are already sold out. It's like the first pressing might be gone.
Well, a lot of it's because in Canada it's not a
household
domestic,
name.
It's not domestic pressing, right? It's
No, it's import here too. It's all
it's
from
an
the
import.
UK.
Yeah.
It's all from the UK, and so you got to pay like $8 or $9, $10 of shipping.
Yeah.
So
I'm dying to hear his version of some of Shelley's Blues, which is
it's really good. Like I said, it's got that banjo on it. It's really nice.
There you go, Glenn.
well. There we go.
That's right, they were-
another reason. Another
Well,
reason
no,
they
they-
suck.
Were they in Sgt. Pepper? Were they?
Yeah,
they
I
Across
don't
the
know.
Yeah,
Universe?
they play Come Together.
Come Together. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember if it was that or Across the Universe.
Yeah.
Across the Universe was Bono, and like Steve Martin was in that.
Yeah, Bono was in that one. Yeah.
Wow.
He played
Unbelievable.
the
Dr.
bus
Robert,
driver.
right?
Yeah.
And Rich, don't forget our other idea here of doing a music bracket.
I know. I've had so much going on. I haven't been able to put it together. But that
Did
is
you
a
know
good
about
idea.
that one, Larry or Robert? We want to
No.
do like the March Madness bracket, except we want to do it with music. So we got to start off with regions. So we got to do. You got to get 4 regions, and they compete against each other, and then you come down and you get 16. So you start off with like
64.
a region of you'd end up with 64 bands, and then we all vote like they play off against each other.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to leave out certain bands. Like you wouldn't put the Beatles in there because they'll dominate the competition. But we'll have to decide who our favorite bands are, and I'll leave them 1 out or 2 out, and then we'll do so. Like it'd be like Aerosmith against whoever, and then you pick, and then the one band moves on until we get down to 2 and see who wins the competition.
Awesome
But
idea.
if we have at least 7, you have to have an odd number of people, so 7 or 9 people involved. So we always have so the majority wins, right? If you had an even number and we both picked, the Stones 3 times and the other band 3 times, then you couldn't get a consensus.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're going to do a British invasion category where the Kinks and the Stones and the Yardbirds, they were all in one category, and let them play off and see who comes out of that region. Same with the pioneers of rock and roll, the Chuck Berrys and the Little Richards and the Fats Dominoes. You have all these different categories, and they all end up meeting at the end.
Yeah, we're thinking of either doing it by decades or by genres of music, right?
Yeah.
That's an awesome idea. I love it.
The Walkabouts. I've never heard them.
Thoughts on the
I don't know-
Walkabouts?
I don't know that
No
either.
idea.
Don't know.
I don't know that.
Oh man, you know what?
Okay.
I worship Frank Zappa, and I cannot listen to that album. Musically, it's great. It is just too much nonsense for me.
Are those the Flo and Eddie days?
Yeah, some of it.
Yeah.
A lot of orchestral stuff. There's some really cool music.
Yeah. Badfinger's great.
I like Bad.
Badfinger's great. Yeah.
And Kingston, Ontario is a wonderful town.
Tommy's
I've never
in
seen the movie Tommy.
It's on YouTube. At least it was. I watched it in college.
I've watched parts of it. I've never watched the whole thing from start to finish.
It's weird, but I mean, Roger Daltrey. I think he could have been
He's a very good actor.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he's an actor on stage. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
the way that he performs, kind of like Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger's like that.
Roger Daltrey movie called McVicker. Anybody ever see that when he plays the convict?
I haven't
It's
seen
really
it, but I remember.
No.
Glenn, ever noticed any good bands or music on Coronation Street that surprised you? Just the Quo. And every year they play the Pogue. My favorite Christmas song is Fairy Tale in New York, and they play that every year on Coronation Street at Christmas.
This be the song by a different band.
I know what Glenn and I would say. I would say yes, every little thing, right?
Yeah, I love that.
Every little thing.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Larry and I both agree on that one.
I really like Tom Petty doing "I Need You."
Yep.
I really love that.
On the
I
song
like-
for George, or
Yeah, the concert for
I would
George.
go with Joe Cocker doing
yeah, that's
Oh,
iconic.
A little help.
He owns that
Yeah,
song.
Little Help
Yeah,
from My
there's-
Friends. I just love that version.
Yeah.
He also does a good version of "She Came Into the Bathroom Window."
Yeah,
right?
that's another good one.
And
Yep.
something. He does
Yeah.
something as well.
I opened for the Turtles.
I don't have any. I've always thought of getting some.
Mr.
some
Fugitive
Joe Cocker
opened
stuff.
for the Turtles in '65. Wow.
Really?
You
Very
don't have any Joe
cool.
Cocker at all, Robert? No Joe Cocker. In the
No, I don't have. I've been. I see it all the time, but
Yeah.
Well, you get that little help from my friend's album. Jimmy Page plays on it. And
Oh, wow,
it's a great album.
McCullough, right, from Wings, he's on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the guys from Elton's band, isn't it? No,
Yeah, is it Caleb Quay? Is he on that?
I can't think of it.
there was a good documentary on him not too long ago on Netflix.
On Joe Cocker?
On
Yeah.
Cocker, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. It was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
I know that a guy I watched, Mike at Hub Tunes, he's a big Gary Newman fan. I think he just saw him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
somebody.
know
Yeah, Nick Rideau just went. No, he went to see somebody else. Who else? Hub Tunes. Mike at Hub Tunes.
He met somebody else
in
there
Chicago.
too.
Yeah.
Nick Rideau, didn't he see? I can't remember the famous
Stomach
female.
Bug became a YouTube member.
of my channel, Glenn. Thank you very much, Stomach Bug.
Yes, I like the name Stomach Bug. That's pretty
that's
good.
cool.
Good one.
And the thumbnail.
I don't own that Pink Floyd album.
No, Animals. I got it
Adam
somewhere. Oh,
Hart
it's on
Mother?
CD.
No, what is that one?
Adam Hart Mother.
Adam Hart Mother.
Adam Hart Mother. Yeah.
I've got it on CD. I put all my CDs away, but yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't rank it as my top 10 though.
Hey, kitty cat. Is that Jinx?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
You recognize the cats better than I do.
I have a cat, so.
No, but he's got mittens too. How did you know that was Jinx?
I took a shot.
50-50.
The Ruddles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. All you need is cats. It's so good.
I haven't heard that one either, and everybody talks about it.
You've never seen that movie?
No.
Oh yeah, you got to see it.
Yeah, that's
It's
really
great.
good.
Yeah.
You'd like that.
Sheepdogs.
Well, the Sheepdogs remind me to Guess Who,
Yeah.
especially their first album.
Did y'all ever see the Yesterday movie that came out a few years ago?
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was okay.
Which one was that?
Where like
Was that
the
Where
Beatles
there's no
songs.
Beatles music in the world.
Yeah, he got like a car.
Oh.
He got hit by a bus, and
That's the guy who said he wrote all the Beatles songs and no one heard.
yeah, because like
Yeah,
lightning
I like
struck,
that
there's like a power outage, and everybody
Yeah.
forgot.
That's
I
a
have it in
that's
my
a cool movie.
DVR.
I kind of like that actually.
There's one about Springsteen, too. A Springsteen fan over in India. or
Springsteen
something.
and Me, I think is what it's called.
Is that what it's called? I haven't seen that yet either.
How about the first Steven Spielberg movie, I Want to Hold Your Hand?
I never saw
I haven't
that.
seen it, but I've heard it.
That's a great movie. It's
Oh, a
about
long time
the
ago.
Beatles coming to New York to be on the Ed Sullivan Show, and these young kids trying to sneak into their room and
Oh,
get to
cool.
see them and stuff. It's a really good movie. It's Steven Spielberg's first movie.
Oh wow.
Very cool.
A bread and breakfast. Yeah.
Wow.
Former home in England. Which one? I wonder. He's probably got like his childhood home, or
I would guess not the big place.
you wouldn't think Friar
Did you have a
Right,
castle
Park,
or
the
something?
States or whatever.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I think
Frankie,
that's still
Frankie
off-road.
Crisp wouldn't like that. He'd haunt it.
There you go, Larry.
Well,
Stomach
thank you
bug.
very much, Stomach Bug. Just don't spread your cold around.
Yeah, why don't you spread yourself to all the rest of us guys? You know.
Yeah.
That thumbnail looks like the singer from Sparks, Glenn.
It does.
Mittens
it
doesn't
does.
like to be picked up. Is that true, Larry?
Mittens- Yeah, it's true. But she's a really, really gentle cat. Like, yeah. Just a link, she'll want to get away, but
Right.
she's very friendly.
I'm like that when I go over to Larry's too.
I
don't
know,
like
I try to
when he
pick
tries to
them
pick me
up.
up. I
Yeah.
scratch him. Robert Zemeckis did "I Want to Hold Your Hand" for his first. What? That was Spielberg did that.
I don't
Didn't
know.
Spielberg direct it or something? He had something to do with it.
I'm not sure. It might have been Zemeckis, but I thought Spielberg's first movie was Duel, where you have the truck and the car.
Oh yeah, with Chester.
Yes, Dennis Weaver.
Yeah.
Chester. Let's see.
I think that's the case, but Zemeckis. Could have been
He was in the band, wasn't he?
Spielberg was the executive producer.
There you go.
Larry's always trying to pick
So
everyone
if I
up.
want to hold your hand,
Yeah,
That's
He's-
not true,
good.
Mom.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Zemeckis was his directorial debut.
He hasn't tried with me, Molly, because he keeps turning away when he sees me. He goes the other way.
Is the big Shediac lobster still there? Was he wearing a mask? I don't.
What?
I don't know.
And
Good
another one
one,
that I
yeah.
never saw was American Graffiti. I've heard that. I would like that.
Really?
Great.
Yeah,
movie.
that was a
Great
good-
movie.
That was
All time.
George Lucas's first, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Kurt
must see.
Winter.
Because I like Happy
Winter was a
Days.
very
So.
good-
You would love it, Sam. Got to check it out.
I know I need to. My dad. That's one my dad wants me to watch.
The Fonz isn't in it though.
No,
No,
Wolfman Jackson. You remember Wolfman?
Wolfman Jackson. It. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's on a Guess Who song too. Clap for the Wolfman.
Yeah.
That's right.
and Murder Most Foul, Glenn.
That's
He's
right.
mentioned quite a bit.
But the Guess Who are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I know. I know.
Disgraceful.
And
Yeah. But they're going to put Dolly in kicking,
Well, you know,
bring her in
Dolly
kicking
Parton.
and screaming.
Dolly Parton told the Rolling Stone or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, "Thank you very much, but
Taking
I'm
off the
really
belt.
not rock and roll. It was nice of you to,
Yeah.
And they're still gonna do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
They're going
Like
to.
how disrespectful.
It's like she doesn't have an out. Yeah, she's on the list, and she's
Yeah,
gonna win.
she doesn't
right?
want to be in there.
Well, if she gets in, I hope she just doesn't show up and ignores
Well,
it.
she
won't.
won't. She won't.
She won't.
Or if she does, I bet you she'll get like a rocker to take it for her and like have them play like one of their songs. Like she's that kind of person. Like she'll get like I don't know,
Yeah.
Dave Grohl to sing. Glenn.
There's a new documentary of them coming out too, I think.
It's a
Foo
horror
Fighters.
comedy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
666, I think.
I
think it's online already, streaming somewhere.
Oh, there's like a mini series coming out on Netflix, I think, about U2 as well.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh wow.
There's a few music biopics coming out. I know that one with Jonah Hill I really want to see, where he's Jerry Garcia. Whenever that.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Didn't even know about it. I have to
yeah.
check that
Jonah
out.
Hill's such
Yeah,
a
you
great
should-
actor.
there are
I think
pictures
he'll
of-
pull that off.
Well, also, what's his name? Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, is playing Weird Al in a movie.
Oh, really?
And he said
Yeah,
it's the
with
most fun
Jonah
he's ever
Hill.
had.
Who's going to play Bob Weir and Pigpen and all that? They haven't cast it yet.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I don't know how they're going to do that. If they're just going to focus on Jerry's life away from the dead, or they're going to, it's
Yeah, I don't know.
They have to have
interesting.
some minor characters there somewhere.
Yeah,
Like Jonah Hill, he's got this big beard and long
Yeah.
hair.
yeah. I love him. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street. You ever see it, Glenn? Wolf of
Yep.
Wall Street.
And
Don't Look Up. He's in Don't Look Up.
Moneyball.
Moneyball. Don't Look Up. Yep.
Yeah. That's a great movie. Hey, don't do that.
Yeah,
Dog
Glenn,
going
don't
Deserves a
do that.
biopic.
No, the dog going after the cat.
What band do you think deserves a biopic?
Oh,
True.
Blue Oyster Cult. They've been around for years and years
Yeah.
and years.
I'm trying to think of one that would be like interesting.
The Who. Keith
Who would
Moon. The Keith
Well-
Moon story would be pretty freaking
that would
wild.
be interesting.
They're
yeah.
making one. It's been authorized. I'm pretty sure a Keith Moon documentary has been authorized. Yeah.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good, Burton Cummings.
I would not take him over.
Rush.
Rush.
I don't know if Rush would
Definitely.
make a good I don't know if they have an interest. I mean, they were just kind of normal guys. I
I
don't
think
know.
that Miles Davis, if they haven't done one by him.
They have
Miles,
one.
yeah,
Was
Miles
he in
is great.
Rush? Was
Don
he in
Cheadle played him in a movie. I saw it.
Yeah, Miles Davis, he's the greatest drummer of all time.
Yeah.
That's brutal. How about the Kinks for a biopic? The Ray and
Yeah, that's true.
Dave
Ray and
dynamic.
Dave.
There'd be a lot of fighting in the movie.
yeah, a lot of fisticuffs.
Yeah, rated R for violence.
Yeah, it's never going to happen.
It's a joke.
But it's ridiculous.
No.
Yeah, it's a joke.
I still want to visit it just to see the artifacts because I think right now they're doing a Get Back exhibit and a Wildflowers exhibit.
Oh, really? I was
Yeah.
there once. I don't even know how long ago. 20 years ago, maybe. Long time. 15 years ago. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the visit.
Just the museum part of it is really all it should be, really.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah, there's some cool stuff.
Maybe if they did the Rush one, do it on the mind of Neil Peart.
Yeah. Just do a thing on Neil Peart's books where he does all the travelogues.
Yeah.
They're pretty interesting.
Because he was a biker, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, he used to travel on his bike from gig to gig. Like they'd be playing 2 nights, and he'd have 2 nights to ride his bike like 1,000 kilometers or 1,000 miles or something. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Breaking Bad, Baby Blue. Yep.
Hey, look who it is, the Prog Corner.
Ah, Scott.
I'd invite him on, but we're leaving in like a few minutes.
Yeah.
Next time, or this, I think possibly this weekend, I'm going to do a live chat on Saturday, maybe.
Cool.
So I'll let everybody know.
I think I'll be around.
He'll probably do it.
Glenn, you're always around.
I know. I'm a loser, man.
I'm around. I'm around on Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's home from work. I don't know what that is.
He was working the last time we did the show.
Yeah.
Work. Yeah, what is work?
Work's
Oh,
over.
don't talk about work. Don't talk about work, man.
Over.
Today's my day off. And
I was going to ask you, Robert.
Yes.
Do you still wear a mask at work?
yes, we're required to for the next 30 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a company thing. I'd probably still wear one anyway.
Yeah.
I went to 2 stores yesterday and didn't wear a mask, but only because there wasn't many people in the store. Like if it was crowded, I would have worn one.
I wish people would put their masks on, because I find the ugliest people didn't wear their masks. I mean, it's you forget how Jesus, put your mask on, buddy. You just But anyway, no, we're supposed to at least for the next month. There was one employee that she gave us a hard time when we asked her to put her mask on. It's mandate. But anyway, an hour later, after talking to the HR person, she had her mask back on again. So
good.
So
and she had COVID. She had COVID, for God's sake.
Wow.
Are you guys wearing masks this weekend when you guys drive around together and go to the store?
No, I might wear one at the show because I think it's going to be really crowded.
At the show, for sure,
but
not
between the 2 of us. I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that was like my concert down in North Carolina. I mean, it wasn't required. They just lifted restrictions like a week before, and I still wore mine because I'm in the room with 10,000 people.
Yeah.
In a basketball stadium. It's where they have the ACC tournament, for those of y'all that care.
Okay.
Surprisingly, a lot of people do wear their masks still, which is good to see.
Yeah.
But
not here.
Yeah.
No, David. Sam looks like
Donny Osmond.
Donny Osmond.
Who is Jim Cuddy?
Jim Cuddy is
Blue Rodeo.
For one of the greatest bands in Canada, Blue Rodeo.
That's
you
right,
would
Robert.
probably. Yeah, I sent you Blue Rodeo.
You did.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
What
I really
Blue
enjoyed
Rodeo album did you send them? Because I was thinking of sending them one.
It was a
I
great.
sent them the greatest hits one.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Great band.
He's got the more soul.
He's the McCartney.
Yeah,
He's
he sings the
McCartney
more
and Blue
ballads.
Rodeo.
I'll take being McCartney.
Yeah.
The Canadian McCartney.
They are very similar, McCartney Lennon. They're like McCann and McCartney Lennon because Jim Cuddy sings kind of the syrupy love songs, and Greg Keeler's got the more raw, rough edge to them, and they harmonize really good together.
Yep.
Great band.
Yeah.
Rich, you'd probably like them too.
I have no idea here.
I don't think we're even paying attention.
Yeah, we're not experts.
None of us fly, so
yeah.
No.
There's a documentary on Boeing. How 2 crashes and they just kind of slid it under the table. They didn't acknowledge that there was anything wrong because the shareholders wanted their money, right? But
hey, there's a whole list of corporations that do that.
Yeah. Well, they were blaming the pilots. They were blaming this and that, but it was this sensor that controls the pitch, I guess, of the plane. I don't really understand it, but no one knew about it. The pilots didn't even know about this sensor, and the plane kept diving like this.
Yeah.
And but Boeing was saying, well, it was the pilots of Indonesia or whatever the countries that were flying. Meanwhile, they were the top pilots in that country.
Mm-hmm.
But it was an interesting documentary.
I am interested in the Elvis movie.
I'm going to see it.
I know.
I don't think I'm going to run to the show to see it, but if it comes on
Yeah, cable.
No,
cable, I'll get it.
Because I went to go see the new Batman movie a couple weeks ago, and they showed it on the big screen, like the trailer, and it got me interested even more. So,
Yeah.
What'd you think of Batman?
oh, it was great.
Was it?
Really?
Yeah, it was really good. I mean,
Did he
I was
pout
worried
all the way
because
through it?
I
'Cause
was
he pouts, right?
say that again.
Robert Pattinson pouts, doesn't he? He's a pouter.
He was like my biggest concern, but he really did a good job. He really
Oh,
pushed
wow.
the character.
Oh wow.
And what's his name? Colin Farrell is the Penguin. Unrecognizable.
Really?
And
So
Paul,
does it just go back and tell the whole Batman story from the start
no,
again, or is it
it starts. Not to give anything away, but it starts. He's been Batman for 2 years at this point.
Okay,
So
well, that's
like
good.
he and the guy that plays Alfred is Andy Serkis, who plays Gollum and like all those stop motion characters. But the guy the main villain is the Riddler. For those of you that know Batman, and it's Paul Dano who played the young Brian Wilson in the Love and Mercy movie.
Very good actor.
He's fantastic. He's been in a lot of other stuff too.
Great actor.
Yeah, Molly. Some people, I forgot how ugly they were, but if you had your mask off, I'd know who you were right off the bat. I know that.
Oh, you're a sweet talker.
But no, it's
Robert,
man,
I need to talk to you in private after.
Yeah, he's
There'll be a second live stream on Robert's channel.
yeah.
yeah. I'm nice
For
knowing you guys.
Keeler over Cuddy. I prefer Keeler over Cuddy too.
Yeah. Keeler has the more rockin' tunes for sure.
They're playing in Coburg, just half an hour up the road from us.
I've seen them in Kingston. I've seen them
twice.
twice.
Them a few times live. They're amazing. Great band.
Yeah.
Great live band. I'm a big Blue Rodeo fan.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It's not the middle of the week to us. We're retired.
Yeah, I don't work at the moment, and
Not all of us.
is retired.
Every day's Saturday.
Yeah, there's no set rule that you have to have a live chat on a weekend.
I will say the middle of the week. The middle of the week helps me get through the week because it's that middle point. I'm like, I got something to push for here.
Yeah.
So.
Did anybody ever check out
I've
Moonquake?
heard of the band.
Never heard. We're from Montreal. Starstruck. No, never heard of them.
No.
So many bands I haven't heard of. Great Montreal bands too.
He
I
doesn't
think he
look
looks enough like Elvis. I know somebody said they thought he sounded like Wayne Newton when he talked,
like
but I don't know.
You know, I don't know. It'll just be interesting to see what part of the Elvis story they tell. That's all. Just you know, it could be cheesy or it could be really good.
Yeah, it could go both ways.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing planned there. Tomorrow, I'm posting the last vlog I did with Molly, and we did a food review and everything. And I also want to do a video on this. This guy left a comment on a Beatles video, and this is his comment.
Oh my goodness!
And
wow!
It is without. That's a full sentence. Like there's no period in. Not even at the end. There isn't even a period at the end.
You didn't take a pause.
Did he breathe?
It's just straight, like
That's a run-on sentence.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow. Did he like your video or he didn't like it?
No, it was about. It was against the Beatles.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh gosh.
I mean,
Beatles
they're not that great, so
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially that White Album, man. It's just,
that's their best.
I was never.
I was never a fan of
Supertramp.
Supertramp.
I love
awesome.
Supertramp,
Supertramp's great.
Awesome. Yeah.
but it would help the ratings for you guys if it was
No,
on the
we don't
weekend.
care
Yeah,
about
we
the
do them on
ratings, though.
weekends too.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just,
Some of us have to work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is bonus coverage, buddy. It's you're getting a bonus video today.
40 hours a week, squeezing a few videos in during the week as well. That's
there you
Sam
go,
should put a picture
Sam.
of you
That's
guys
a
on
great
his wall.
idea.
That is a great
You know, like the White Album, picture.
Like
Take a,
style.
just take a screenshot of what you see right now.
Or I was gonna say, at least the three of you all that are neighbors, you could do like a with the Beatles kind of cover, like in black and white.
Yeah, Sam, you can just get somebody in and do a caricature of us on your wall, like a cartoon.
That would be fun.
There you go.
That would be cool.
At least where I could film my YouTube videos, I could have like all of my YouTube friends behind me.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Brown Derby in Hollywood.
I think, have they announced this sometime in New York officially?
Not that I know of,
set
unless
yet?
they have.
But
I want to get it
because this guy's saying 2 CD, 3 CD, or 5 CD. I would buy the full. I'm going to buy the deluxe of that.
Yeah. Well, it's the end of another live chat. So one more time, Glenn, tell us about your channel.
Glenn Kellaway from the basement. Please come over and just talk about music and new records and old records and bands and whatever. Leave comments. I love to comment back and forth with people. Appreciate you watching. And please support all these other fine human beings that are sitting here with me.
Exactly.
Robert?
Same as Glenn. Robert's on my turntable. I'm going to do a great band you need to listen to series. I want to get back into that because I had a great time doing that. Album reviews, new music, classic rock, and again, go down. I like these. Like and subscribe to Sam and Rich as well. Leave wonderful comments to everyone. Glenn, Larry. Nothing better than a great comment. It makes your day. Makes you feel it's worth what you're doing.
Yeah.
So definitely do that. So.
And Sam?
Yeah, it's Sam St. John is the channel. Again, love all sorts of music, specifically songwriters and more acoustic-based stuff. But I love, again, the Beatles, Tom Petty, Van Morrison, John Prine, and love collaborating. I love these live streams. I love doing videos with Rich on his channel. I've done videos with all the other guys separately. It's just really fun to do. And again, like Robert said, comments make the difference, but also just even if we were to do this and nobody was watching, it's just fun to talk music with people that enjoy it. So
it's a laugh.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. So I like all that music. I play guitar and I do live streams myself, just me playing guitar. So I appreciate comments and subscriptions and all that good stuff.
Right. And Rich?
Rich Strickler, name of the channel, like everyone else said. Like, subscribe, comments. The interaction's the best part. I love collaborating with all these guys. Robert, we're going to have you on our channel at one point.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that.
We're having Glenn next week. We had Larry yesterday. Sam and I we have a whole schedule lined up, so we're going to hopefully get to it. Come over and check us out. Classic rock, song rankings. If it's a classic rock album, we're going to get to it eventually, and appreciate everybody's support. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Just quickly, it's always fun because Sam and I message each other all the time, and we've been joking a lot, and it's just fun to meet great people like this and have a great time and spend a couple hours with these guys laughing and laughing is it's good medicine for sure, and it's always fun. And I'm looking forward to go with Glenn on Sunday, bringing my penny bank with me and having a great time. And
go see your bank manager before we go.
Yeah,
take out a loan.
Yeah, watch that
loan
in the back pocket.
Oh yeah, for sure. So anyway, I
guarantee you'll be able to drop at least $20-$25 there, no problem.
So,
at least Canadian.
Are either of you gonna film any of it, or?
I'm not, because I got to do it with my iPad. But if you can do it on your phone or something, maybe you could.
I can try that for sure. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Should we bring cash, or do you think they'd have machines?
No, cash.
Okay.
Lots of it. They'll probably have an ATM there somewhere.
That sounds shady.
Sam,
but there's no machines. It'll be.
You're gonna Sam. You want to be a bodyguard?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You can see my physique and see that I'm just a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intimidating.
Yeah, I'm intimidating. In this hoodie, I'm really intimidating.
You just keep your hands in your pocket like this. So.
like Napoleon.
And is it true you're actually 6'5", Sam?
6'5".
Wow.
No.
It's a deep couch. That's what it is.
It is, yeah. My feet are actually hanging off the couch.
That's the thing. You never know how tall someone is until you meet them either. Like Larry, you're 6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Glenn, you're pretty tall yourself.
6'1".
You're
Yeah.
6'1", really?
Yeah.
I'm a short little bugger compared to you guys, but
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
tall are you, Sam? I'm picturing like 5'11".
With a good pair of shoes on, I might touch 6, but 5'11", like on the lower end of 5'11".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich, you're 5'11" too.
On my best day.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks everybody, and thanks for all who asked questions. And I apologize if I missed anyone, but there were quite a few questions. I was
That's
busy.
awesome.
It was
I'm
good.
the one that does all the work here. You guys realize that?
Always a pleasure. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, Larry, for having
Thanks
us on.
everybody.
Always, man. Always. Thank
And
you.
I'll
Bye,
see you
everyone.
tomorrow, Glenn. We'll set
Yes,
the
we'll
time.
figure out a
and-
time. We'll email each other with a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, Gary. Very cool.
Bye.
See ya.